podcast ever created. And today, we're headed out into suburbia, back in the Denzians of the white picket fence neighborhood. There's something fishy going on. Let's go check out the Burbs.
I can smell it.
Smell something fishy.
I do.
That's just because I used that mic last time.
Nope. God, you need to spray these things off. Seriously.
I thought you were talking about just living in suburbia. Like,
What did you use it for?
there's all kinds of interesting smells when you live in the suburbs.
There is.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that person cooking?
Yeah.
Why is there garbage all over the drive
Right.
the entire week?
Are they going to do that? They're doing that to their house on purpose. Oh, cool.
That's
Yeah.
a bold decision.
Yeah.
How's
Bold
that
move,
resale
Cotton.
value?
See how this plays out.
You know, if this movie had been made 20 years later, there definitely would have been the HSA or the HOA character
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
right, that's going around
100%.
complaining about the Clopex not, meeting any kind of code for the Any of you guys deal with an HOA in your neighborhoods?
Yes.
No.
I have intentionally never bought a house with an HOA.
So only Ryan.
Okay.
How's that gone for you so far?
Yes, what's it like being a fool?
Tell me, Ryan.
We actually had a pumpkin decoration on our doorstep when we lived at the condo. We had it there. It had like our address on it. It was there.
sick
We lived there for 5 years. When we staged our condo to sell it after living there for 4 years and 10 months with this pumpkin decoration, someone walked by and said, "Oh, that violates HOA."
Wow.
Yes.
Dude, imagine if you had been cooking people in your basement.
I know.
Yeah.
They've
Right?
been real upset.
Really would have been.
I don't see the difference, though.
Not
No.
because you were cooking people, but because it was against
it
the
was
HOA.
literally a paper citation warning that was left at our doorstep that says this pumpkin decoration violates HOA. And I literally called them. I said, this has been here for 4 years and 10 months, and we're moving next week.
And we're coming back to check the tags on the mattresses.
Yeah.
So be ready.
Exactly.
Okay. Those are the people that check, I think. I mean, somebody enforces that law.
Yeah.
Right?
The no removal of the mattress tag.
Yeah, by law.
Right? By
Right,
law.
exactly.
By federal penalty.
Dave.
Right?
There's a guy named Dave.
There's a guy named Dave.
I know him.
Yeah?
I mean, he
Yeah, he
technically
doesn't
gets to say, I work for the FBI. And
He
that's
does.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a living.
Yeah.
Technically.
It's legit. Just knocks on, like, he just cold
does.
calls people and be like, is your mattress tag still on?
I'm an FBI agent.
He's the guy that shows up to the company party, though, and everyone's like, oh, frick, Dave's
Yeah.
here.
That's right.
Jeez, man.
Dave might be
Don't
the
make eye
coolest
contact.
Go sit by the guy that checks if pennies are counterfeited, right? Like lots of government agent jobs aren't quite as fun as what you see in the movies.
guy. Dude, those could be the coolest people, though.
Probably.
Like, we should make a movie about
But you
that.
know who the coolest people are? The four people sitting at, let's make that 3 people sitting at this table. We've got the
come on,
doctor,
James.
Ryan Mattila, in the house. What's up, man?
Well, now I'm just doing mental math, trying to figure out which of the three of us isn't cool.
I think
Yeah,
everyone in the
James
room
is
knows.
gonna make
We'll
a
figure that
decision,
out.
Yeah.
Everyone knows except me.
Everyone knows who it is.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And
doing
as you
great.
heard with his HOA story, Ryan Farrell is back. Been a hot minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Well,
but
I think
that's
you,
all right.
you were going to join us for Battlefield.
I would
That's a different one. Battle
would have
Los
loved to have
Angeles.
been here for Battle Los
there was a
Angeles,
sickness
but
or something.
little
That was a good-
sickness, little illness amongst the children. But hey, you guys did justice by it because Battle Los Angeles is
Thank you.
one of literally in my top 5 films of 2011.
I knew it.
2011.
No,
Thank you.
2011, Battle Los Angeles.
I was waiting for that.
I'm so glad you said that because I was going to just say, well, here's your chance. But also, you really would have just joined the chorus of us all saying,
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still gotta
And
see it.
you seriously need to watch it. All war movie cliches aside, like that movie,
Slaps.
Yeah.
it rips.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
There you go.
amazing.
Yeah.
The mad genius, Joe Goratowski, also here with us. How are you, sir?
Hey, guys, I'm back.
You're here.
I was just here just a little while ago.
Yeah. You had a bunch of time off, and now you're going to go on a bit of a run here. So
I
I'm
know.
excited.
I hope everybody's ready for this.
Are you ready for the run?
I started off pretty I'm not going to lie to you.
Ready.
But
Ready to
I think we're ready
run.
now.
Yeah, man.
Joe
do it.
Goratowski and the Runs.
Right.
Runs.
Like a band.
70s, man.
We're going to give you guys, if you've never listened here, I'm about to tell you all the vitals, everything for this movie, why it qualifies, and then we're going to go scene by scene through this bad boy and break down the Burbs.
We'll see what we got.
1989. This movie was directed by Joe Dante. Now, I know you know, but I want to see if they know. Are you familiar with Joe Dante's work?
You know,
Something about an inferno?
Okay, that's He wrote that. That was a long time ago.
Long time ago, he wrote
Very
Dante's
long time.
Inferno. Yes.
Okay.
Several incarnations later. It feels, just watching the movie, not knowing who he is,
Yes.
it feels like Nothing But Trouble.
Not the same filmmakers.
Okay. But it has the same vibe, less creepy.
Yeah. I don't
but
know if
I
that's
don't-
an insult towards the Burbs or not. I got to think about that.
I didn't. It's
Not
a
intended
better
to be?
film.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Nothing But Trouble is worse than this
Got
movie,
it.
is what I meant.
So we've done one Joe Dante movie on the show. Do you remember what that is, Farrell?
Oh, I know exactly which one it is.
Hit me with it.
Small Soldiers.
We did Small Soldiers.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
You never saw Small Soldiers
No.
either?
I didn't.
Bro, we're like the same age.
And you don't care about the Gorgonites and their plight and Archer.
Wait.
and
Small
trying to-
Soldiers is the one with the toys that come alive, and you're all pissed because he was like holding by knife point. I've seen
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Major-
Okay,
Tom
yeah.
Hanks one.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. How
There's
do
a
I know
different
what you're
one.
thinking of?
That's not
Well,
Small Soldiers. There's a
Toy Story?
Toys?
No, not Toy Story.
Just toys?
The
Toy
other-
Island?
I don't know.
The big
Sisterhood
movie,
of the Traveling
he's
Pants?
done a lot. The Howling,
Maybe.
the original Howling movie. But what's the one everybody knows?
Oh, come on now. Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, all right. That's the same guy. That's why Corey Feldman's in this movie.
Yeah.
Got it.
Of course.
Yes, right?
He was also real
Corey
hot.
Haim wasn't there.
Was this 93?
This was 89.
89.
The year
I was
after
way off.
the year after the Burbs, he would turn around and make Gremlins 2
Okay.
right after this one. And a very underrated, probably definitely qualifies for this movie.
Yeah.
For this show, I should
Yeah.
say. But yeah, love me some Gremlins too. But yeah, so Joe Dante directed The Burbs, and movie was written by Dana Olson, who was born in Evanston, Illinois.
Hey.
Look at that, a little local.
Oh, look at that.
And but Dana, probably
But
The Burbs
Dana?
is the height of what he wrote, because George of the Jungle, the Brendan Fraser one, and also the other one that's on his filmography is Inspector
Yeah,
Gadget.
yeah, the Inspector Gadget with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a terrible movie. It's
Hey,
horrible.
He got paid to write 3 scripts. Well, a lot more than that, but 3 that I've heard of.
He created a TV show.
He did. What's it called? I don't have that in front of me, but yes, I did see that.
Yeah. I don't remember what it
watched-
was either.
I watched Inspector Gadget with the kids, so I was like, that's a movie that came out that's safe for them to watch.
Sure.
Holy cow, it's horrible.
Is bad or horrible? Like
So
not,
bad.
not for kids.
No, just a bad movie.
I got you.
George of the Jungle
It's
is
fine for what it is.
palatable.
It's supposed to be for,
That's a good one. I like
Yeah.
it.
for children.
Yeah.
Movie starred Tom Hanks, fresh off of Big. In fact, he got his Oscar nom for Big while he was on set for The Burbs. Bruce Dern, legendary film actor. Carrie Fisher, another legendary film actor. We got Rick Dukeman, who has been in a bunch of BMR movies.
He's in
A bunch.
every movie.
Yes.
Last Action Hero.
Yes, he was the agent.
He was in Spaceballs.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of us too.
Yeah.
He was in. There's so many we've done. When I was
Well, he cut the power in Die Hard.
Die Hard. Yep.
Right? I was like, no, it's no problem. I can do it right here.
Have you
That's him.
seen Christmas of the Cranks?
Hey, can you turn off grid 212?
He's
We can't do it from down here.
Can't do it from down here.
so he's a power guy in that as well.
Okay.
He's always a power guy.
He's in one of your favorite BMR movies we've ever done. He was the IT boss in Ghost
Ghost in the Machine. Yep, I
Yes.
saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I forgot
Yeah.
he's in that. That's so good,
Dude.
His
I saw
other
it in the IMDb.
we didn't do it yet, but he's also Cindy's dad in Scary Movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
And he had,
Yes.
for whatever reason, I love, like, I quote it just at random at the end of the movie when it comes out, and they're like, there's bodies everywhere. And he's like, yeah, he's also the sick bastard that planted drugs all over the house.
That's right. I forgot about that. What's I actually a little bit sad for Rick Dukeman because he had really not done much in film up to this point. This was his big break, The Burbs, because he had a big HBO comedy stand-up special that went huge that year.
Yeah.
And then so he started getting movie parts, and The Burbs bombed so hard that he everything else has been like, he's
Bit
the
parts.
science teacher in Encino Man. He's this and that. This is the biggest part he had his whole career was in
He
this
did
movie.
great.
Yeah.
And never again. Because look, Tom Hanks was strong enough to survive a bomb. Carrie Fisher is strong enough to survive a bomb.
Yeah.
Like those careers aren't going to tank. But the people that weren't, like Mark's wife and some of these other people, like didn't really get a lot of bites of the apple again after this one.
Ouch.
Yeah, made a lot of money.
Sure.
But their critics, it bombed. Like they destroyed this movie.
That's the interesting part with the movie, because, like, it was #1 at the box office when it opened. It made its money back.
Yeah.
But yes, you look at like Cinescore, and at the time, audiences gave it like a C,
Right.
on an A+ to F, and critics critics at the time.
At the time. It's still
Tore it
pretty
apart.
borderline. So right now it sits at a 6.8. I think the audience has come to appreciate it more over time.
Sure.
6.8 on IMDb and a 71% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty good.
Yeah. You know what Joe Dante said about it?
No, what do you say?
So he said that it was interesting how when the Burbs came out, we were doing this movie and we thought that it was going to be great. And then it got completely torn to shreds by critics. And all of us just were like, all right, well, it didn't work out, and went on to their own careers. And then over the course of time, he would go to like public places and people would say, oh yeah, you're the guy that did the Burbs.
Which is crazy.
And he
when
was
you make
like,
Gremlins.
and that's what he was saying. He's like, well, I always thought Gremlins was like my end all be all hit of my career.
Right.
But over the course of time, people have started to ask me about the Burbs.
I love that.
And it's like, that's pretty cool to,
I kinda love
that's the cult following of the movie right there.
Well, 5 whole percentage points is what separated this from not qualifying for the show because it's at a 55%.
Yep.
Just barely rotten by the critic score, which is probably still higher than it was when it came out. But still enough to qualify it for our show, which if it's got a bad rating, we're going to go through and decide if it's actually bad, boys.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out as we do this. And if you guys want to reach out to the show and email your thoughts about the Burbs, email your thoughts about any of these movies that we're talking about, you can do that. Or, you can hit us up on Spotify. And Spotify, there's a new comment section where you can comment directly to the show right on Spotify. I pull up like Battle Los Angeles. Here's some of the comments that we got on our Battle Los Angeles Spotify. It said, I saw this movie in the theater on acid. And man,
wow.
What a trip.
Okay.
FBI, open up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm not going to say his name. Chris posted, this is one of my favorite podcasts. Not even a few minutes in on my way home from work. Only 3 bands tonight, and you all need to actually watch Battleship and the extras. All right, so we haven't seen Battleship yet.
Dude,
Yep.
Yeah.
Battleship is next.
Wisconsin is the south of the north comment got me dead. Another person, Morgo Sapien, said, I absolutely love this movie and this podcast. Also glad Bob is on the episode. Somebody else said Bob for president. So you can communicate with us there, guys. Drop us-
Terrible idea.
That's a horrible idea.
One of the worst ideas of all time.
We'd be in trouble.
But you can also just email us at thisshowIstrash@gmail.com, or you can leave us a voicemail, 262-757-8567.
If you're really just don't want to wait around for your movie to get pulled because it's a random thing,
Yeah.
you can always send us the DVD and it might show up on Reacts.
Yeah, so on Patreon, there's about 9 other shows that we do exclusively on there. So if you're like, man, there's too long to wait in between BMR episodes, jump on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. You get Good Movies Rule, which is a movie or podcast where we talk about better rated movies. We've got Trash or Piece Theater, Horror Reel, and then like Ryan is saying here, we have BMR Reacts, where we literally will watch and film a full-length reaction to some of the worst movies that have ever been made. Like Love on a Leash, we just did.
Go check out the YouTube of it, BMR Reacts, the one that has
Yeah.
a BMR logo, not the
Right.
other BMR Reacts.
The other
Not
one.
to be confused
So,
with.
but I'm ready if you guys are. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to hit this scene by scene.
Can we?
Yes, the movie opens on any street USA,
Well,
right?
Mayfield Place, but whatever.
Right, but
Well, it's any street,
supposed to be. I mean, it zooms in on it like Google Earth, like all the way down, and
Dude,
I'm going, that's pretty good. It's getting close to where we are.
For 1989, this opening shot.
Yes,
Not bad.
Well, that was the first
Really cool.
time they
Yes.
let Universal let them change their logo,
Yeah.
like
This is the
alter
first
their
time?
logo. Yeah,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Wow.
And it was getting real close to coming in on Burlington, Wisconsin. At the last minute, kind of
like,
veered off to Iowa.
Yeah, I was
like,
just
oh.
going to say this movie takes place in Iowa
But
somewhere.
everyone's got Illinois plates in the movie, but
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever.
Don't worry about
Cares, doesn't matter. What we do care about is there's this little kind of, it's an idyllic street, but there's one house that just looks a little crappier than the other one.
Sure.
It's really funny because
Yeah.
I lived in a subdivision.
Yeah.
And it was complete opposite. We had the nice house, and everybody else around us was nothing but redneck hillbilly bullshit.
Yeah.
Except for the old lady across the street, she was a sweetheart. But other
Yeah,
than that,
right.
everybody was just terrible.
You only
she
saw
wear-
her on Sundays when she went to church, right?
Did she?
She
wear,
didn't get up much.
Did she wear a toupee too?
No,
No.
but she had a bathrobe all the time.
Did a dog crap in your yard?
No, didn't have a
Okay.
dog.
All right.
Did I? I can't remember.
Just trying to see how much
Yeah.
this lines up with your actual life, man, and if we need to check in on any of your.
Wait. If the dog's not crapping
I'm
in
done
his yard,
now.
Yeah.
and she didn't have
I'm
a
out of it.
toupee,
Yeah.
either Joe has a toupee or he's murdering people in his basement.
Holy crap! You're right.
Listen. All of that could have been spread out your entire.
now!
Everybody got that?
Okay.
Not can't. It's surgically. It's like I have a Joe Dirt. It's a surgically.
I can't. I actually can't take it
Can't
off.
take my hat off because it's surgically implanted into
It's against my BMR contract.
Yeah.
Here, the way I looked at this movie, the lens totally changed for me because I hadn't seen it in a long time, and now it hits different because now I'm a homeowner.
Yep.
In a suburb.
Yep.
And I've got kids and all of this stuff, and I really the way I kind of watched this whole movie going, what if the four of us lived on a street together? And this kind of stuff was going on, would it have turned out any differently? I think this is probably exactly how it would go.
It's like us four all living together,
That's what I'm saying.
and then Charles moves in. It's just like, what about his house?
It's about him.
So
I got concerns.
we start on the street.
Yeah, so many of my questions throughout this episode are going to be, how would we handle this situation? Okay?
I can't wait to get to this first scene.
Yes,
because
let's do it.
I had a question for you.
Because the lights are flashing underneath the freaking
The crappy house.
and
Yeah.
and out comes Ray
Tom Hanks.
just
Sure.
strolling across.
You
his
hear,
front
yeah,
yard.
kind of the light turns on. Yeah.
I'm like, are they building an airplane in the basement down there? They're turning the propeller.
You get like the
It's
It's a pod racer.
yes. It's episode 1. Way to go, Annie!
They're just blasting Phantom Menace in the basement. That's what it is.
the pod race. Yeah. Dude, the pod race sound effects are cool.
They're so
The pod race
good.
scene from Phantom Menace
What?
is
He's looking at
mint.
the house like there's something wrong going on. I'm like, they're building something. What's the big deal?
The only reason he starts going into the yard is
Yeah.
because he looks over and his neighbor is standing there
Watching him.
watching him. And I thought of you instantly.
Why?
I was like, James would do this. He would be standing there like, nope, not doing this. And look over and see someone else like, well, now I have
Now
to.
I have to. All right, that's fair. When you're right, you're right.
Yep.
He goes, but he ends up running back because, like, I don't know, the wind picks
He
up
literally-
and tries
'cause,
to
like,
go in, yeah.
Cross a
So
threshold.
That's right.
Yeah,
the property
well,
line
the
and
threshold,
yeah.
because this is the only house in the neighborhood that doesn't have lawn. It just has dirt for a
Right.
yard.
That's right.
So you see his little feet like step on the dirt, and the wind goes, whoosh, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, and he takes that as a sign to go back to bed.
hey."
The
smart
fact that the
exactly.
wind cuts out as soon as he steps back off,
Yeah.
that's a sign.
It's a little ominous.
It's not him being a chicken. It's just being smart.
What do you think of Ray as a person, as a guy, as a dad? You know,
Like based on his first scene?
no, just in general.
In general?
in the movie, because the first time we really see him interact with anybody, he's trying to burn a paper boy with scalding hot coffee.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But everyone
Yeah.
hates the paperboy in the 80s, right?
But why? Maybe because I was a paper boy, but I'm like, learn how to catch, man. He hit you in the hand with it, right? It's not like he
Yeah.
chucked you in the face.
You want to know what I really think about Ray?
Please.
I think that he's a selfish prick.
Do you really?
Yes.
Okay, well then tell me why. How?
Okay, the reason why. Let's just lay it out here.
He's a total
takes a-
Kevin.
He takes a week long. He's a Ryan. No, he takes a week long vacation.
About himself.
Hey, no.
Talking about myself.
Being a
of
real
course.
Ryan over here.
Farrell, that is. Wait, no. So he takes a week long vacation, and his wife and kid are supposed to just like deal and just be like, "We're gonna watch you just sit on your ass all
Like,
week."
we want to go to the lake and do something.
And he's like, "No,
that's
Daddy's tired because I've been bringing home the bacon for the last 6 months.
honestly though.
I want to drink a bunch of beers."
Then I guess I'm an asshole because he explained what he wanted to do, and I'm like, that sounds
No,
amazing.
you're misunderstanding. You
Sign me
misunderstand
up.
my point.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to do those things.
Did we figure out what he actually does for a living?
No.
They
It
don't
doesn't
say.
say it.
It's
But
purposely left out of the screenplay.
I feel like it's got to be like he's an IT or some like
Maybe. Probably
horrible desk job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's always constantly being busted down. He probably, whatever it is, it's got to be a decent paying job because it's a nice place.
Right.
Well, it's 1980, so I mean,
Like his
somebody
wife
on
works
minimum
hard, has her
wage.
own
He at
business,
least
but
has
he's just
works at a coffee shop or something.
Yeah.
like his wife's got a business and works really hard, but he just kind of putzes around as an IT guy.
Yeah, she
Right.
runs in a republic, but
Banana Republic?
Star Wars.
Oh.
I literally just described your life and you didn't even notice. I was
I don't care.
His wife's got a business and works really hard, but he just putzes around as an IT guy.
That's literally what I do.
And he just
so.
like,
I didn't even catch that.
I was like, that's every man,
He's
right?
like, yep, that's how it
Little
works.
Town USA, every man? Yes.
Sorry. Go ahead.
But he's I think he
I
definitely.
understand you guys are doing this. Yes. No,
That's a good joke.
I understand.
it's so funny.
I
I
gonna-
understand. This
I'm
is
just
the
not
part.
going to acknowledge it.
My
This is the
point
part
is-
where you get to me.
I guess it's my time, huh?
My point is,
Tomorrow is gonna be you.
he's doing what every dad is feeling on the inside, so we
Yeah.
all relate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you're not actually gonna do that, though, right? Like, you're not gonna be like,
He's a massive pushover. He's easily
Yes.
manipulated, and that's
By his
that's all-
friends.
by his friends.
By everybody.
Well,
Really?
his wife,
not-
his wife
he's-
begs him to go like 3 times. He says, no.
Yeah, he says no to his wife, and that was unbelievable. This is a fantasy land.
Yeah. Wait, you can do that?
Hold on, I can just say no. Since when?
Because he says no to his wife,
Starts
but yes to
rewinding
his
it.
friends.
That's
yeah,
right, exactly.
Yeah,
His
right.
friends push him all around.
I think I got the wrong subscription or something.
He's like, "Wait, you want me to break into their house? I guess I will."
Guess I have to
He's
now.
Honey, can you get the garbage? Like, shut up!
Shut up, woman. I'm on
I'm saying.
vacation.
He might as well came on in a wife.
I got
beater and
that
been like,
stomach thing going on. Leave me alone.
How about you get me a nice glass of shut the hell up?
He said, "What is he? He wants to drink a couple hundred beers
Yeah.
and sit around the
He
house."
does. He wants to listen
Who
to the
can
game.
say that
to
to
the
their
game.
wife?
Yeah. But that's like
Not
the
me.
opening.
Go ahead, Farrell.
No, because like literally, it's like you got Carrie, and Carrie Fisher's the wife too. So she's sitting
Yeah.
there making breakfast, like she's literally like whisking the batter, and she literally like, "Are you gonna eat this?" And he's like, "No,"
Yeah.
and she's like, and just
What's
throws
funny
it down.
is Hanks specifically requested her because he loves Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good for
Yeah.
them. I mean, I love her in the movie.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
I just thought that was hilarious. He's
Yeah.
like, "No, I want Princess Leia to be my wife."
That's awesome, dude.
I could not stand all the product placements.
What
was the-
It
what
was
Jeopardy? You
so.
were pissed they had Jeopardy in there.
Oh my gosh!
they had spick and span.
Everything.
Yep.
They crammed it in.
They got to make the movie somehow, man.
Exactly.
Tom Hanks ain't cheap, brother.
At the time.
Well, at the time, he
At the
can't
time.
be that
Yes,
expensive.
maybe. I guess.
No, he was.
After this, then he starts going up that scale.
Do you
Go ahead.
do you think that at a certain point the director had to go to Tom Hanks and be like, "Okay, we got Carrie Fisher, but she can't be in the bikini."
Yeah.
He's like,
I
"She's supposed to be
guess.
making me breakfast in that."
Can you just give her the worst haircut she's ever had in her whole life?
Yeah.
Worst
That would be
haircut she's
better.
had in her career.
Preferable.
Could you just get a picture of
Man.
my cousin Doug and give her that haircut?
Malachi had a better haircut. I swear to God.
Do you know what's even worse than that? She wore a wig, and it was the same as her haircut. And that she would take the wig off, and people couldn't tell the difference when she had the wig on or off. And they would joke on set about why you just have your regular hair. It looks exactly the same.
Why?
What a
did
weird
you have your
thing.
hair like that?
I don't know. Get Joe Dantes on the phone
Continuity.
right now. I don't
It was
know.
like, no, we need Carrie Fisher needs the exact same hair every single time.
Yeah.
You have to have a wig.
That's
Terrible.
We just cut
wild.
it short.
What a
Have
weird
it
thing.
Look exactly the same.
Corey Feldman looks very much like himself in
Oh,
this.
Corey Feldman is Corey Feldman.
Everyone
He's not playing
just
anybody
goes-
else but Corey Feldman.
Yes.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman.
It's
Pretty
Corey
much.
Feldman.
Being
Pretty much.
Corey
Yeah.
Feldman.
And then we got Bruce Dern, who plays like a military veteran who likes to staple dogs' asses shut.
Bruce Dern.
You get the because
Also-
Corey Feldman. Corey
Also,
Feldman
that doesn't
is
work, just so you know, FYI.
You
stapling
tried
a
it?
dog's ass shut.
It does not work. They can still poop.
They still
I'm
poop?
really concerned about you.
It's just a lot of staples for full closure.
Just a fact of life.
For full closure.
Just comes out in like
'Cause
separate
Staples-
splits. It splits out.
Not only that, but staples. First of all, there's some give to the dog anus.
Sure.
You're to the sphincter.
And second of all,
Say
This
sphincter.
guy knows a lot about dog anus.
to get staples
He just
close
knows a lot
enough,
about staples.
you're gonna
Oh,
have
okay.
gaps. You can't.
Yeah.
Staples come together in a pack, like right together, but they don't. It's hard to
Exactly.
get
And then you need a backing. You need a backing to have the staples properly bend over, to really clamps.
Right.
I think it's
that. And
on
good
the
luck getting the
butthole.
dog to sit still.
Turns
Exactly,
into a
that
grid,
too.
maybe.
So what you're saying is realistically he should have sewed the dog's ass shut
Yeah, if he
instead of
really wanted
stapled.
to
Probably
solve the
would have been
problem,
better.
That would have been it.
super glue, maybe.
Stitching it, maybe do
Super
like
glue?
like a nice weave.
But Mark's a violent man. I don't think he actually wanted to solve the problem. I think he wanted to hurt the dog.
He probably just, he wanted to relive some of his Vietnam days, and he just wanted to kill some stuff.
I wonder how many Viet Congs got their assholes
Viet
stapled shut.
Kongs.
To be fair, he was only
One
there
at
18
least,
months.
I guarantee, because obviously it worked. And he's
Yeah.
like, I want to do it again.
Viet Cong, James. Viet Cong.
But ever since Tropic Thunder, it's let's go get some Viet Congs.
You wouldn't say Chinese's.
Sorry, go ahead.
He was only there 18 months though, so
Who
I think
was Joe? Joe wasn't
No.
in Vietnam.
Bruce
pointing at
Stern's
me.
character.
What do you mean? Only there for 18 months?
Can you let me
That's a
finish my
long
thought?
time to be in
That's a
a
long term.
combat zone.
Someone
a long
else
term.
taught him that, okay, is one of my point.
Yeah.
How
Also-
does staple...
Sergeant Andrew Scott taught him how to do it.
You
Based
ever
on
staple a Viet Cong's asshole? Shut.
I could teach you 222 ways to staple a Viet Cong's asshole.
Why would I want why would I want that?
Why would
Trust me, you want it.
I don't know, but you'll get the hottest chick on the block. I'll tell you that.
It's like wearing your
Yeah,
baseball
he
cap
does.
backwards.
Yeah, he
That
does.
was- That
though,
was a
doesn't he?
weird, like, relationship combo.
Especially because there's a line of dialogue later on where she says Uncle Mark wouldn't be happy.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
But it's kind of like
Oh, God.
you're talking to an animal that's your friends, and you're
No.
like, oh, it's
No.
Look, Ryan's
It's a
really good at defending
confusing-
sexual weirdos.
It's a
okay. Go ahead.
confusing.
Let him get it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Get it up.
He's
I
got it.
did want to say, not speaking of sexual weirdos,
Like I did want to say.
Bruce Stern is his name, right?
Yes,
Sure.
Bruce Stern.
Have you seen The Cowboys?
No.
Oh my God,
I know he's in a John Wayne movie.
he's the bad guy in it.
So you want to know why I never watched it?
Why?
Because I found out that Duke dies in that movie, and I was like, well, I don't want to watch it.
And the Cowboys.
It's no. Please watch it.
Cowboys.
Bruce Stern's in it, and he's a bad guy, and he tries to drown a kid. Like, not actually, but he's like messing with the kid.
Oh, for real?
He's so scary. I was terrified of him, and then I watched this, and I was like, "That's the bad guy."
Oh, he is a great bad guy. Even in Hateful Eight, he's so great.
He's
Hateful
so
Eight is a
scary.
great bad guy.
Right?
But
So
Bruce
good.
Stern, any movie he's ever done, love him in. I mean,
Yes.
anything from like his
Digstown.
what?
Digstown.
Digstown?
Yes.
Haven't seen it.
The guy, Chappie from Iron Eagle.
Really?
Bruce Stern is the bad guy in that movie with
Okay.
James Woods
Okay.
and Lou Gossett Jr.
How about Down Periscope?
Down Periscope.
With Kelsey
Yes.
Grammer?
Yeah, he was,
Yeah.
he was
Down-
the colonel or
he's
whatever he
the,
was.
the admiral that's
Admiral.
after him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even his one scene in a movie you hate, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. His one scene.
Yeah,
at
sure, that
How
was-
do I know
at
he's
the
a
spine.
How do I know she's a
hate
redhead?
it.
How do I know
I
she's a
can't
redhead?
see. I'm blind or whatever it was.
No, it's good stuff. And Bruce Stern is and the wife, I can't remember what her name is off the top of my head, but she plays, her big claim to fame now is the wife on American Dad, the voice of the wife.
Wendy-
Dad.
Wendy Shaw.
Wendy Shaw.
Wendy Shaw, yeah.
Who she said she got that job because Seth MacFarlane loves the Burbs.
Yes.
And that's how she got American Dad. So all
Whoa.
kinds
Yes.
of things happening.
Yes.
That's wild.
Right? Funny. So,
Yep.
but the Klopeks are the new people on the block, and they're all kind of chit chat. They're all still in their own homes at this point. And and while he's bitching about not wanting to do anything on his vacation, he does offer. No, now hold on. This was my defense before. You said he's a piece of crap husband.
Yeah.
He said he'd fix the barbecue while he was home this week.
Okay, he clearly does not know anything about construction.
Obviously, he doesn't.
What happened to the barbecue though? Because do you see it like later on in the movie?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like this big masonry.
It is. I was gonna say
brick
it
and
is
mortar,
a built-in.
Yeah.
It's like a built-in hearth pizza oven,
Yeah.
brickstone barbecue.
What
And
happened to it? It's
It is in
destroyed.
shambles. So that's what I mean. Where like he clearly does not know anything about construction because any self-respecting homeowner that would know anything about construction would never allow their brickstone hearth pizza oven to come to that.
Spoken like a true.
He's probably one of those guys that when he cooks a pizza, he explodes.
Yes.
Oh,
And like, if you're going to screw something up, he's going to screw it up.
100%.
If he was going to fix it, he would have already had bricks in the backyard ready to be.
Oh, like a pallet of
Placing
bricks
things.
back
Here's,
there. Yeah.
here's
He
the
didn't have
real
any of the
hint.
parts.
No, here's the real hint.
You guys sound like a couple of HOA.
Here's the
nerds.
real hint in the movie about how he doesn't know jack about any of it.
Yeah.
His wife's dad has to give him brand new tools.
That's
Yeah.
a party foul. If
And
your
that's
father-in-law's giving you tools.
Literally, like his
full
neighbor
set.
comments. He's like, "Oh, those are some really nice tools you got there." And
You
he's
gonna,
like, "Oh,
you gonna
yeah,
use it? You gonna build something with him? He's like, yeah. I think so."
I'll do something with those someday." Like, no, he's literally that
They're
dad.
in the packaging.
that has
Yes,
no
They're in the
idea.
packaging.
This is sounding more like his life the more we go.
He's more proud. He's more like he's going to show off his tools more than he uses.
I'll have you know.
Yeah.
sir.
Like, I just got this really nice toolbox over here.
Look at this toolkit. I'm
how
never
many
going to use
pizza-
it, but look at it.
How many pizza hearths have you built out of brick?
3.5. That's not the point. I'll have you know.
What's the average size of a brick? It's a masonry brick.
That's right.
What's the difference between a masonry brick and
An
a fire
average
brick?
size.
How do you get two bricks to stick together?
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Paper mache.
What's
Next
the-
question.
Wrong.
what's nominal width versus actual width?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't like this line of questioning. I was to understand that I would not be asked questions. No. I'll have you know that I had to construct a really crappy mesh system on top of the lizard's cage because my cats were trying to eat the crickets that the lizard's supposed to eat.
There was this macaroni, and he had to make a
What are we still talking about?
glue it on a piece of paper.
I had to make a necklace
mind.
with it.
Let's just move on because you're being
had to
an
make a-
asshole right
I
now.
had to make
so
a-
f off.
I had to make a diorama in
Welcome to
5th
my
grade
life.
science class.
Now I understand why you are the way you are, Joe.
Yeah.
It's because of him.
Because of him and Bob. Just doing stuff just to tick me off.
One time I used construction paper to make a diorama in 5th grade. Is that what we're talking about?
No, I was
know how to
trying to
wipe my
make a
butt.
point that I have. Never mind.
You have skills.
Yeah.
We know that already. What are you, why are you
I've
getting
done
defensive?
things.
We know you have.
Look,
I hope you're proud of me now,
We're
Mom.
attacking his masculinity right now.
You built an entire awards app, guys. The new award system.
What a segue.
What a segue.
Look at this piece of shit. Guess what he did? Not what you think. He built an awards app.
He did, but you built an app. I can't do that.
It's true.
Okay.
I've seen him try to type on a computer.
you can
It's
build an
sad.
app. You
You're
can
not
build an
supposed
app.
to use your toes,
Okay.
Salt
man.
knuckles.
Art. We also
Don't use your toes.
We can build a house. You can build an app. Whatever.
True. And
It's a huge app.
He's got a huge app. Art is hunting crows
on that guy.
in the backyard. Okay.
Which is really like, isn't
It's intense.
It's pretty good.
it like a big thing that you're not supposed to shoot crows or not supposed to kill a crow?
Yeah,
Is there
I
some superstitions about
Yeah.
it? Like,
Is it really?
it's like
Yeah.
I
really
didn't know
thick.
that.
Weird.
Yeah.
I have some crows to go bury.
Bad juju to kill a crow.
Is it really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they do it.
Have you not seen The Crow?
Well, I know what I need to stop doing immediately then.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but was that like a thing?
Yeah.
The crow is the bird that ferries the soul to the afterlife or whatever. right?
Well, they're not allowed in my yard, so I've slaughtered a murder of those bitches.
I'm ferrying them to the afterlife,
Right?
if they land in my yard.
Not paying,
Sometimes.
they're not paying for food in my house.
Sometimes a death can be so heinous that the crow will allow the soul to come back to right the wrong.
You're
Yes.
screwed, James.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Why are you talking about anuses? Now we're talking about a bird's anus? What are you talking about?
We're talking about crows.
Heinous.
He's so anus.
Heinous with an H.
Heinous.
Oh, I didn't.
You got an H on
I
your
didn't
butt?
Catch the H.
It's like whores.
That was a theme I did not expect going into this episode.
Horse?
No, anuses.
Anus eye?
The kid, Ray's kid,
The anuses or
drops
anus eye?
the little
Chinese.
nugget that
Chineses.
he saw the neighbors, the Klopeks, digging in the backyard. This is the first kind of inkling that something weird might be going on
Yeah.
next door, right?
Because
Oh, yeah.
Digging in the rain.
The little.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
oh.
The little kids, when the little kid
little
said that
kid
they
says
only
it.
come out at night.
Right.
Because Ricky
Mostly.
Butler said they're nocturnal feeders.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right,
good
yeah.
for Ricky Butler.
Yeah, right.
Everybody got that?
what's the friend's name who's eating everything?
You. Ryan.
Oh,
Matt.
Art?
Art.
Art.
Dart. You call him
Art.
Dart?
No, I was
Good
saying,
old Dart.
that's not what I was saying. I was saying done. It's like dumb.
Dart.
You're just digging a hole.
What's his last name? The actor's name.
Weingarten. Oh, his
Rick
last name?
Dukeman.
Rick Dukeman.
Okay. I knew it started with a D.
Old Dart Dukeman.
Dark Art is he comes into the house and he starts eating all of the breakfast.
Yes.
Yep.
Then he goes in the fridge,
Helps
grabs
himself
ribs and
yeah,
a
like beef-
pineapple.
a beef ribs, just like
Cold.
Cold.
beef ribs.
Yes.
She comes over and he reaches in a bowl and starts eating and makes the weirdest face. And then she feeds the
In the ba-
dog with the bowl in the
In
background.
the background, you
And
see her set it down for the dog,
Yeah.
and he's like,
He makes the weird face and then like takes a swig of
It's
coffee.
so good.
It is.
And his wife's gone. Like he's up everybody's butt because his wife is not
Yes.
home for the week.
yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, you think I'm going to go with her to see her mom or whatever, her sister or whatever it was? And
Yeah, mother-in-law.
mother-in-law doesn't match. He's like, no way.
Can you imagine a week of me alone with her and my mother-in-law? I'd rather eat broken glass.
That's right. Cuts over to Corey Feldman, who's checking out Mrs. Rumsfeld. No, Rumsfeld is Donald Rumsfeld.
Yeah.
Rumsfield is these
Body.
people's name.
Rumsfeld.
She's
Her assets.
She's gardening in nothing. He says, no tan lines this morning.
Nice.
He says he's mixing paint.
He's like a 16, 17-year-old kid, right?
Yeah, and he never paints any. He's always setting up to paint, but never painting
actually
anything.
Do you notice how the paint cans get, like, the amount of paint cans on his porch get more and more
yeah.
every single scene?
Yeah.
Yes. I thought it was funny.
And there's a joke. Doesn't later on, like somebody says, "Go paint your porch."
Yeah.
Go paint your.
Yeah.
Are you gonna paint your porch? Yeah.
That's right. Courtney Gaines comes out now, a friend of the show. Courtney Gaines, we've actually had him on the show before. So I'm
Yes.
excited
Oh,
when he-
Malachi.
Yeah, and here he comes out of the Klopex
Bro.
house
Yeah.
from
No,
Winners Take All.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, I was gonna good for him because like.
How the heck did I not realize?
That was him. Yeah,
Well, I mean, there's a little. It's a bit of a
Yeah.
look stretch here.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah.
yeah, and he looks terrible. I think on purpose, obviously.
Yes.
but he
Yes.
looks
Of course.
terrible. in
Of
this
course.
movie.
A lot of blue eyeshadow.
Yes, and clammy, pale skin.
Looks like a werewolf.
and a ginger that looks
does,
pale
though, 'cause
is
he's-
rough.
Because he's rough, he's freckled, he's got the eyeshadow, like it doesn't look like he
underbeard.
slept in days. The really patchy beard, like he does look like a wolf in a way.
Everyone in the neighborhood staring at him, and he's like, "I regret this immediately." He goes back inside without doing anything.
How did
'Cause he
I
does.
realize that's Courtney Gaines?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'm saying.
Yeah, man,
My mind is blown right now.
Yeah.
good stuff.
I feel terrible that I didn't realize that.
They all dare each other to go up and ring the doorbell, and it ends up just being Art and Ray that go up onto the porch. Okay, and why does it always gets windy when they cross the threshold? It happens again as they're walking
Yes.
up. Their hair is
Oh,
blowing
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is just more the added to the paranoia of how Joe Dante stages everything, which up until this point is pretty masterful in my opinion, because you always see it from like, this is Bruce Stern, like his line of like, oh, they're daring each other, who's gonna go ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
There's always like these cutaways to the neighbors, and that's one of the things I love about the movie. So it's like,
Yeah.
here they go up to the house, and this is the first time anyone's gonna make contact with the Klopex.
And you know what? For someone that also likes to chase strangers away from my house, bees in the doorbell's a genius.
That's a
idea,
genius idea. Yeah.
right? You ring somebody's doorbell and it just shoots bees right up your nose.
That'd be great.
Yeah. You can plausible deniability. It's like, oh, that's a beast.
Oh, they built a nest inside my ring
yeah,
doorbell. It's
yeah.
kind of weird.
I think the 669 sign
That flips.
that flips to 666 is a great
Yeah.
deterrent.
We call it bad.
Maybe
right?
Yeah.
any of
Could you build one of those apps? Could you build an app where if somebody uses my ring doorbell, it shoots bees like from the porch up their pant leg?
So how many?
I'm going for a scrotum sting. That's ultimately what I want.
Just can we?
It's just a tube that goes straight up the pant leg, and once it reaches the softness of the scrotum, it stops.
There has to be a sensor at the end.
So by the time it gets that high, they're going to notice. It just has to clear the lip of the pant.
Oh.
Just pour in enough bees so they will hit the scrotum.
Right.
But how many bees is
like
that?
Sperm, like sperm. Only one's got to make it.
Oh my God. Then we're talking millions of bees.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Billions
Millions.
of bees.
You don't know how hard
No,
this
not
is.
million. You just do the math and however much it takes to guarantee one. That's
Millions.
what you do.
Billions.
But
I don't know about
here's the question:
I guess it depends on what kind of bees you want.
how
The
many?
kind with stingers.
We talking honey bees? We talking mud daubers?
Which
we
ones
talking,
have the biggest, fattest, gankiest stingers?
Bro, you're
We're
really
we're
lucky
looking
you
at
ended
we're
that.
looking at like
That sounded
the
real bad for a second.
we're looking at like the Nigerian yellow jackets.
on a
I
big
think.
fat honking
Yeah.
stinger.
Yeah.
How much?
Thicket.
How
I
much
want
for
a big, thick, black honking sticker.
yellow and black? How much for a
stingers.
Yellow and
sack of Nigerian yellow
Sack
jacket?
of Nigerian yellow jackets.
Yeah.
Why does
Pallet
this
full.
entire conversation sound
A
so
satchel.
Because you're
Of
going to build
Nigeria.
this for me, and
A
I have
hammock
to.
full.
No. Here's my question.
You want,
though.
when I come to you with stuff, you want to go, have you done the math? Have you figured out how much of this you need?
I
I'm trying to do the
I
pre-work,
that,
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I appreciate that. And I respect you for that, honestly.
Question.
But I have a question.
Oh, too many questions.
You guys got to...
All right.
Too many questions.
Ready?
All right.
Quickly. Ready?
Rock,
1,
paper,
2,
scissors,
3,
shoot.
F off. Win.
Don't forget yours, though. Go.
Okay. I can't believe that worked.
There's no strategy to it. There's 3 options.
Okay.
Rock, paper, shoot, dick. You know,
I guess there's 4. I never realized. You can build things.
How many bad signs would you need to just be like, I'm just not going to interact with this neighbor anymore?
Well, I think, he steps through the floor on the porch.
Well,
that could happen.
The wind blows,
right?
Yeah.
which is a second time the wind's blown.
There's the wind. There's the break. But the porch could break. It's a crappy house.
It could.
Even
sign-
even the 9 flipping to the 6, I would probably take
could
note of
happen.
it and go, well, but it's not. It's supposed to be 669, right?
Sure.
But once bees are chasing me across the neighborhood, by the way, you think Chris Farley ever did the biggest reaction to bees? You haven't
Oh
seen
my
the
gosh.
The overacting,
No. Boys.
The overacting is crazy.
Especially Rick Dukeman in
Yes.
this particular
Oh,
scene.
jeez.
Like he's double-handed, like palming his ass cheeks
Yes.
and jumping across the street like he's getting stung by millions of bees in his ass.
Yes.
Almost as intense as the Wicker Man.
Almost.
No. Nothing's that intense.
What was
What
your
did you have,
question?
Joe?
Well, kind of for Ryan here.
Yeah.
Do you think character development? Do you think any one of these characters would have done any of this on their own?
No.
The fact that they
No.
fed off of each other.
That's the biggest part of the screenplay
Yeah.
is the interaction between these three guys and
Yeah.
how they keep feeding into each other's paranoia into the downward spiral of it.
Uh-huh.
And even like you have Lieutenant Rumsfeld now, because now they're acting, jumping across the street. Oh, the bees, the bees, the bees.
Come
and you
to
get
me, yeah.
you get the sight gag of him like grabbing the hose and running and then the spin around.
Run
and he
to
falls,
water.
Run to water. But then he falls down with the hose and they're like everything about this insane scene with bees.
Yeah.
Because it's something that's very simple that's like literally happened to me. Not the doorbell thing, but being
I was
chased.
like, whoa, what?
No, but being chased by a nest of angry yellow jackets. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to patent this before somebody steals it. Okay. All right.
Everything about it is ridiculous.
But what would happen if it's the 4 of us? Like, would we? Who would have gone?
Well, the barbecue would have been fixed by me.
Yes, you would have had
So that would have been taken out of it.
I think the movie ends here if it's
We
the 4 of
would've
us because as soon
been
as
done.
here's why the movie ends if it's the 4 of us because someone would have been like, we should go ring the doorbell, and I would have been like, nope, and then I just go back to my house,
Exactly.
and then that's the end of the
Yeah.
movie.
None of us are like antagonists. We're like, we want to do things for fun, but
Yeah.
I mean, we'll sit on the porch and maybe make fun and crack jokes at it. but-
I don't want to
going
go
in there.
I don't want to go knock on my neighbor's house that are normal.
Yeah.
Like I have normal neighbors, and I don't go talk to them.
That's a good point.
I'll tell you, me and Mattila would do it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
We would do it. Because you
go
guys
figure
would
it
be
out.
kind of like, nope, never mind. We'd be like, come on, let's go say
We'd
hi.
be the two jackasses.
We would
running
be
away
the
from
guys to
bees.
go say hi.
That's probably true.
Joe would have the hose. You'd be Corey Feldman laughing at
true.
us,
Yeah. It's true.
not painting your porch.
Oh my gosh. That's exactly what it would be like.
100%.
Which one's Tom Hanks?
You.
No, probably him.
Me?
Oh, it's my
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
I was
He's
pointing
more
at
Tom
Farrell.
Hanks.
Yeah.
What?
Farrell's more
What?
Tom Hanks.
I did
yeah.
like that as he's spraying them off. He's like, I think we're good on the water.
Yes.
Like he won't stop.
I love the line, though, right afterwards, after everything. He's like, in Southeast Asia, that might be considered bad karma.
He's got a million of those.
Dude,
in this movie,
Bruce
dude.
Dern nails it.
That night, they're all hanging out, and this is when Art tells the story about Skip, the fountain guy that worked at the soda shop in town.
Dude, this is like Corey Feldman's only like memorable part of the movie too.
Yes.
More, I mean, he's good, but like I love when he walks down. He's like, "Green night, green morning, neighbor take warning."
Yeah.
And Tom Hanks looks at him. He's like, "What about green night,
Green Knight.
neighbor take flight?"
He's making it up as
And
he
then
goes.
he's proud of himself.
He is though. He
oh,
does.
I got
like,
that, yeah.
Corey Feldman has. I like Corey Feldman, but he has the most punchable douche face. That
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Come on.
Ragging Corey Feldman has turned into a national pastime in this country.
Yeah, it has.
Because, and he's
It
kind
has.
of done it to himself.
Yes, he has.
Okay, to a certain extent. But this Corey Feldman is still in his bag at this point.
He is.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
he is.
He's actually very talented at doing this.
Yes.
And he should have just kept doing this. But he wanted to be a musician so bad.
Yeah.
And he could have just kept doing this, and it
Yeah.
would have been much better.
Gosh, not to bring more light to the. Have you seen
Oh, I've seen it all.
the him performing on stage?
I
Oh
haven't,
yeah,
no.
many times.
Ooh,
He fake plays the guitar, and
it's
Yeah.
rough.
it's rough, dude. And he,
It's It's worse than any bad movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it really became Corey Feldman just became his own vanity project.
Yeah, and
pretty much.
If he had just kept banging out, movies like this as character actor, doing these side characters, and occasionally finding a big part, I mean, he would have had a great career.
Yeah.
He had already transitioned from child to pretty much an adult.
A young adult star, yeah.
And still being able to book parts.
You were asking about how old he was. Like, he's drinking beer with Art, so you would think that he's at least...
It's his house, isn't it?
Maybe.
No, it's Art's house.
I thought his parents were coming home.
Who owns the house that
Randy's
he's
painting
That's the thing.
Who owns that house?
He says his
Where's
parents
his
are gone. I thought.
We have no idea.
I thought he said his parents were gone.
That's all it is.
I don't know.
His parents are gone.
That's fine.
But he's hanging out at Art's house drinking beer.
Sure.
And then they're talking about how Tom Hanks sneaks out to smoke cigars.
Yeah.
But in
Art's-
'89, what was the drinking age in most of the country?
Wisconsin was 18.
Well, look, guys, in 1989, the drinking age in Iowa was only 18.
I would expect you to know.
Yeah.
You don't know that?
No, I don't.
My favorite movie from 1963 is actually Mr. Movie Database.
I'm just waiting for him to drop what his 1963 pick is.
1963 favorite movie.
I don't know. What is it, Farrell? You know every single movie from every single year.
You know what?
I don't want to play this again anymore. Never
gonna play
mind.
it.
I don't want to do this.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
The point of this scene that we've really been on for much longer than I thought we would is Art saying that the suburbs can be a scary place. It's not all just rainbows and cul-de-sacs and stuff, right? He said there was this really hot summer, and this guy had killed his entire family with an ice pick, left him to rot in the basement, and the smell got so bad the neighbors finally were like, hey, what the hell's going on? And turns out he just went back to the soda shop and kept slinging sodas for people while his family rotted downstairs.
Dude, didn't count on the
Which
heat
is
wave.
and the point of telling the story is to compel Tom Hanks that something, we can't just let weird things that we see or smell go because it could be a legit problem.
Yeah. Instead of
And shout out.
logically calling the cops.
There's that. There's always that. Shout out to Rick Dukeman for this scene, too, because this is all done in one take.
Yeah.
It is the camera comes in on like a camera bird, and then it tracks them the whole way as they're
On a
walking
jib.
down. Yes, on
And
a
he
jib.
tells the hell out of a story too.
He does. He tells the hell out of it as they're walking down the street.
Yep.
The camera's panning around, coming up. I was like, this is a one taker. Here we go. I love one takers. And Rick Dukeman, awesome. I love once again the mythology of the scene, like you said, because everyone has a story in their neighborhood of like, oh, the house down here. And Dana Olson even said, he's like, yeah, that was literally like, I grew up in suburbia, and in the 1930s there was apparently some hatchet murder in my neighborhood.
Right.
And he was like, so that whole story is basically what I just invented based on my own childhood.
We had the houses you wouldn't go near in Oakwood Knolls where I grew up, right?
Exactly.
We would just make up stories about them, or stories got told to us from other people that it got told to.
And especially when you see houses that are just weird looking.
Yeah.
Like in Bristol, there's a house that has stained glass windows.
Yeah.
And as you walk, and a ton of like junky automobiles in the
I know
yard.
exactly the house you're talking
Yes.
about. Yeah.
And it's like you walk by it, you only see them at night.
Yep.
I remember only ever seeing people at night at that house.
Yep.
That I don't want to
stuff.
go over there.
We had an old building at my old town right next to the grade school. And I would walk home every day, go past this old like church building, right? That was grade school. So I was in kindergarten, and that was there. And it was old, and it was there.
Yeah.
It's still there to this day, right? I finally was like, I got to know. I'm like, this is the internet. There's got to be something.
Sure.
So I did some digging on it, and I find out it was a church.
Oh.
And the thing is, it was an old Lutheran church. Well, the Lutheran church still owns it, but they just moved to a different location, and they just simply use it as storage now.
Oh, that's not nearly as fun.
That's all it is now.
That's it.
It is nothing but a storage building
Dang.
for their stuff.
That's not very fun.
It took all the fun right out of it. I think
Sometimes it's more fun not knowing.
And this is only a couple years ago. So like my entire life, I thought this thing was some haunted, like horrible thing. No, it's just a building that they keep for storage.
So
Anticlimactic.
Yeah, no, it is. And that's why it's better to just, your imagination, just to keep it.
It's so much better.
It's much better.
That's why you should just let your imagination run wild and basically drive every decision you make in life.
Right.
Yeah.
That time when we saw that naked ghost when we were on our bikes,
Yep.
I don't want to know that was really just some middle-aged dude. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I am who I am. Deal with it.
For sure.
whoa.
Middle-aged.
So
It's a true story.
It was a
Go ahead.
ladder-aged guy.
Do you have something to add?
yes, I do. That was a wild take. So my dad grew up in northern Minnesota. Dude who was like a couple grades older than him in high school took a bunch of LSD,
I was just going to say LSD.
chopped up one of his buddies, stuck him in the trunk, got caught, and was known as like the axe murderer.
Damn.
And then like 5 years ago, my dad and I are hanging out, and he's like, "Yeah, that guy got released." I'm like, what?
Cool.
Wow.
So sometimes it is better to be your imagination.
100%.
Yeah,
He was like the axe murderer of Ely, Minnesota.
yeah, that guy, he did his 25 years for axe murder. Now
He's good now.
Now he's released. It's fine.
Well, he's rehabilitated.
He's rehabilitated.
Right?
Yeah, I
It's
hope
just
so.
it's not just made up word.
Rehabilitated.
That's right.
Now let me see. No, I don't know what that means.
The next night, the three caballeros here start snooping around the neighborhood. They pull out this, I don't know, gigantic infrared scope thing. It was like just humongous. I got the spy scope, freaking like a periscope from a submarine. And he goes, yeah, we're looking at an infrared scope at our neighbor's house, man. It's kind of weird. But this is like a humming and then an explosion and sparks are shooting out of the basement.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's quite literally the sound effect too from like the Millennium Falcon failing.
Right.
Yes.
It is. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
It's like-
they're building a spaceship down,
Uh-huh.
right?
C-3PO's like, I told you the hyperdrive's not
That's right.
working. Yeah.
Art's looking through the scope and with a huge red light above him, and they're like, Tom Hanks' character is like, "What are we gonna do?" Art's like, "We're gonna go check out what's in the basement." And starts walking across the street.
Yes.
They all have to pull him back.
They're 30 yards at most from the front of the house.
Right.
Again, it's like the old ninja movie where they're standing there trying to be all ninja-like, but he's just simply standing out in the open. There's a
Yes.
small bush in front of him.
The garbage cans hide their like from their chest down.
Yeah.
Right, but the rest of them are just sticking up.
Midday.
Yeah.
I had a question for Farrell here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, here we go.
What did you think about the framing that Dante uses? He has a lot of foreground framing.
He does. Yes, he does. It's a beautiful thing. It's masterful.
did you
To be
like
hon-
it?
Oh, it's masterful. We'll get to it though about how
'Cause-
masterful Joe Dante actually is as a filmmaker.
They even pull away at one point, and
Yes.
there's a shrub outline, and there's no reason that it has to be in there other than to give you the perspective of you're the neighbor watching them.
Joe Dante came up in the Roger Corman Film School with people like Francis Ford Coppola and Martin Scorsese. And Joe Dante just happened to do.
I know
he
one
just-
of those names.
He just happened to like more like 50s B movie stuff. So he built his entire career around doing like Gremlins
Yeah.
and Explorers and Inner
Howling.
Space.
He did Explorers?
Howling. Yes, he did Explorers.
That's a good movie.
yes.
Yeah.
So
That's what
instead
I'm
of
saying.
like
They're
you had,
building a spaceship in their house like they did in Explorer.
So good.
but that's the thing. Like you're talking about the technique, like the framing and everything. Like he's the same type of filmmaker as Martin Scorsese is. If you look at them like filmmaking craft wise, they just happen to choose to do different content.
Who was the first guy you said, though?
Francis Ford
Francis
Coppola.
Ford Coppola.
What did he make?
Coppola? Why you say
What did he make?
Yeah, I've never heard his name.
I'm not telling. Please don't tell him. That's embarrassing.
What's the name?
How dare you're on this podcast?
I can't
Fran-
stand
Should go
this.
leave the room until you know who he is, and then you can come back.
What's his name?
I don't like
What's his name?
I don't like the fact that Ryan's pronouncing his name
I
different
know
than
it's,
you.
it's Coppola. That's driving me crazy.
You keep saying Coppola.
I know I said Coppola twice.
Yes.
You're killing me here.
Francis Ford Coppola.
It was like a thing. It's like the primacy effect,
Yeah.
where like I pronounced it wrong the first time I ever read it.
Yeah.
And now it's just stuck in my brain as Coppola.
Yeah, don't.
I know. No, I know.
Apocalypse
Trust me.
Now.
Oh, Apocalypse Now.
Godfather
It's a
Part 2,
small
The
little-
Godfather.
Nice.
It's a small little indie film.
You know how people say
Small film.
Scorsese all the time?
Huh?
They don't fucking say this.
They don't say what? Francis Ford Coppola?
No, I've never heard that
They
name.
absolutely do, sir.
Oh, brother.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't go to coffee shops and sip my own asshole.
This is not
Okay.
like. This is not
Okay,
like.
listen.
This is not like not knowing who directed.
Farrell.
No one has ever said that name to me
This is not like. Who did Out of Africa? This is
No.
Francis
Actually,
Ford.
matter of fact, it was Sidney Pollack.
Okay, but
literally-
I know you know that,
take
but I'm
offense
just
to
saying.
that.
no one has said that name to me before.
I could say,
Farrell.
somebody doesn't know Sidney Pollack.
Hauser.
That makes sense.
Hold on. Listen,
What? I'm trying to make a point.
he knows how to make an app.
Oh, he did
okay?
Sleepy Hollow.
He doesn't know.
He did
doesn't
not do
know
Sleepy
Francis
Hollow.
Ford Coppola.
That's what it says.
He knows how to make an app.
What Sleepy Hollow does it say he did?
1999.
No,
Bro,
Tim Burton did Sleepy
Why
Hollow
is it saying-
99.
I don't say this lightly, and I really thought it would take a miracle, but you might be taking the bottom spot in the Ryan rankings after this
I'm
one.
looking
buddy.
at IMDb, asshole. It said Sleepy Hollow.
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
saying
Sleepy
he-
Hollow.
I'm not saying he directed it. No, I'm saying I said Sleepy Hollow because that's
Oh
what
no,
IMDb says.
he produced Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, so you guys are being assholes.
No, I'm talking about
I'm
not knowing who
sorry.
he is.
I've never heard of this name because no one's ever said it in my presence. I'm 34 years old.
I know that's part
No
of the
one
bit of
in
the
my
show
life
is us making fun
has
of you
never said
for
it.
not knowing.
I am
stuff.
sick and tired of all this bull. I don't know who this Ford guy is. Capello. Francis
Francis
Ford
Capello.
I don't know
Capello.
who Ford Capello is.
Who the hell is this?
Francis
Ford
Capello, the director of The Godfather.
Ford Capello, you can come see me in Burlington, Wisconsin. We're doing a Burlington brawl. You can come down and face off with me. He's calling you out.
He's so mad he doesn't know who he is, and he cuts a promo on Francis What'd you call him?
Ford
Cordero
or
Ford Cordero.
Ford Capella.
Capello.
Capello.
Ford Capella.
Cadello.
Yeah.
Okay,
Modello.
that's out there now.
Now you know
You
how
should
I
feel
felt.
great about Splinter. Never get
I am
worried about
feeling,
that.
I hate to say it. It's weird being on the other side of a mental breakdown. It really is.
You just don't know what to do with
last
yourself.
episode, I was Bob ticked me off so bad.
no.
This is great.
Bob got him. Yeah.
This is great.
All right. Well, let's move on.
At the end of the day,
today.
I don't really care what you think about me, James. I know you hate me,
I love you.
and
You know
I'm
that's
moving
true.
on.
You know that I love you.
You make some really good apps.
That's true.
At one point,
Half-price
at
apps.
one point, the garage door opens and
Applebee's.
he drives. Courtney Gaines drives his garbage to the end of the road.
Yes.
Who does this?
But Dana was like watching with her. She goes, "It was heavy."
Yes.
Like,
What?
okay.
I do that all the time, but I have a
If
really
I
long
have a
did that-
driveway.
mile-long
Wait,
driveway.
Yeah.
Whoa, time out. Dana says it was heavy. If you did that,
She'd be like, "Why are you driving
she'd
the
be like,
garbage?"
why
can?"
being such a bitch?
Well, I also
But-
have like a 10-foot driveway.
I did like how Tom Hanks is like, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone drive their trash down and then beat the hell out of it.
He was
But
beating the
obviously,
hell
he
out
never
of
was in the county because that happens all the time.
it. For sure.
Yeah. 'Cause we need to make room in that thing because it only gets picked up once a week.
I do love the argument the next morning when he's going back and forth with Carrie Fisher and your mom and I are having a conversation when the kid comes over to try to interrupt the argument, but he says it's a conversation. Love that. But yeah, Mr. Futterman pulls up with Richard Picardo, who we last saw in Wagons East.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right, is the other garbage man, and of course the other guy's in it
These
because it's Joe
two-
Dante.
Yeah. Dick
These
Miller.
guys were awesome.
Dick Miller, yeah.
Dick Miller, who shows up in every Joe Dante film
He was in
somewhere.
Small Soldiers. He got helped
Small
hostage
Soldiers.
by a knife.
He was the police he was the police helicopter guy in Explorers.
There you go.
Yep.
And Mr. Futterman, which is what he'll always be
Futterman.
when I see him.
Exactly.
You got to come see this guy. He knows everything about crystals
That's right.
and their healing powers.
Trying to get him to come to some seminar for some new age healing.
The laying on of hands.
Even though
Bull
the
crap.
it's just funny because it's like two complete throwaway characters.
But they have this deep
That-
lore.
They do though.
They have a deep lore.
Do
You know
They do.
exactly who they
That's
are.
the best part about it because they are like in any other movie, it would have just been Garbage Man 1, Garbage Man 2.
Yeah.
Right. And here's what I
Emilio
understand,
Estevez and
Yeah.
about grown men.
Dude,
and
Men at Work, Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez, phenomenal movie.
sorry.
no, I haven't seen it. So I can't jump in on that one. I have not seen Men at Work. So I know of it. I remember seeing the cover art on, when we go to the store. And
Golf clap?
But I have not.
Golf clap?
Golf clap.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
I'm no longer going to tell you if I've seen something or not because I've had enough
should.
roasting this
No, you
episode.
should. But I haven't
never
seen it either.
seen
So
it.
you can,
I've never seen
neither have I. Neither. I mean, he should have though. Can you believe that?
It's really embarrassing. He's bringing the
these
show
grown
down.
men. These grown men get inside of the garbage truck.
Yeah.
I don't care if my wife's diamond ring is in the garbage truck. I'm not getting inside of one of those things ever.
No, this is suburbia. You know, there's like infants and diapers.
Dude,
I ain't going in there.
I've stood next to a garbage truck before and almost fell over.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So respect to anybody out there. If you're slinging garbage and you're getting paid well to do it, respect. It's a great job. I could never. And when I saw these dudes get inside of it,
but I love the garbage reaction. We're like, just let him.
Just let him.
Just let him. I mean, it's just why are we holding back? It's not our job to hold him
And
back.
he even goes into like, well, you know, per municipal code, technically the time the cord hits the curb, and you know, it just becomes public property.
Yeah.
Garbage men don't agree on whether they should be able to root through
That
it
is
or not.
it's so hilarious.
Such a
But
weird
if we want to
throwaway.
be technical,
Yes.
once the garbage is in the truck, it's the county's property.
Yes.
So they should not be in the truck.
Hilarious.
I did like, I feel like the acting direction from Dante must have been like, act like you're 8-year-olds. Trying everything
Yes.
you're doing, you're an 8-year-old.
100%.
Yeah.
But I did like how he's just like dumps the garbage out while they're trying to look through it, and he's like, "You told me to help."
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah. The other garbage man picks it up and he's dumps it out.
They're not picking it up. He's like, you are going to pick it up because you're the garbage man.
Like, you're gonna get punched in the face, bro.
Dude.
Because it's Dick Miller and Bruce Dern looking like eye to eye at each other.
Yeah.
And it is just, once again, he's like, well, because my taxes pay your salary. So you're going to pick it up because you're the garbage
If there's
man.
anybody that needed to get punched in the face in this movie, it's Mark. It's
Yes.
You think so?
Bruce Dern's character.
think?
Yeah.
Really?
He got.
I don't know. I would go with
Art needs to
Art.
be kicked
Art
in the,
needs
in
it
the
too.
But
TICK.
Mark got real big in his britches a couple times in this world. Like,
Couple
bro,
times.
Yeah.
chill out, bro.
That was his character, though.
Yeah.
Is someone who's just a little bit cuckoo.
Well, his hot wife finds the dog,
Or
Walter's
niece.
How did
dog.
he get her?
Or his hot niece,
I know he
whatever.
said
We
that.
don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah, sure.
not. It's
Or his
real
hot
weird
niece.
you're going that
That's
way.
True. It could be.
It's real weird you're going that way.
She literally says
said
Uncle
Uncle Mark.
Mark.
She's talking to the dog about Mark being the dog's
So
uncle.
she said what she's used to saying.
Oh.
"Oh my."
I guess I
Lucky
can.
Mark.
I guess I can see syntactically where you're coming from there. But
Yes,
Yeah.
syntactically.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally.
Joe,
Francis Ford Coppola.
it's a big word. We'll explain it later for you.
Because he doesn't have his dog, they think that's weird. So they break into Walter's house, the old man with the dog.
I love it how he's trying to like throw the shade at me.
I know he's trying to.
because he is
trying.
so much.
trying.
He is so burnt over there. He's desperate to like trying to like reflect some of it to me in hopes that
I'm like
you
the
guys
house
come
at the
me
end of
for
this
it.
movie, honestly.
This is hilarious.
His undercarriage is about to explode.
Yeah, look at
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Got those bees up my britches.
The bees in the britches.
They're almost there. One's almost there. They almost made it. They break into Walter's house and they find his toupee, which they take this as just stone cold lead pipe lock.
Yeah,
that he's
TV's
dead.
on.
Another
chairs turned over.
Sign of a struggle.
dude.
Yeah.
Another Brewster. Like, I don't know why I remember this line, but Bruce Dern is being like, you know, these old people, they never go anywhere without their hair.
That's right.
So he must have left in a hurry. Like, it's just
Oh man.
He also cut into the glass. Like,
Yes. A soldier's
What a
way
psycho.
saves the day.
Soldier's Way saves the day. And he just holds up a pane of glass that he cut out.
breaking and entering.
Right. Leave a note for that one too. Mark, cut a square in your window. We have your dog. They find the toupee and they break a plate of cookies. They're destroying this guy's house, and Tom Hanks finally kicks everybody out.
Love
Everybody
it.
get out.
The sight gag of it.
Writes a note with 3 versions of it, and finally ends on "We have your dog, Ray," and puts it in the mail slot. This is important though, with the toupee.
We have
It
the
is.
toupee. Yeah.
Okay, puts it back in
Everybody
the
got
mail
that?
slot. Okay, yeah, seriously,
Everybody got that?
that's
All right.
really going to be important later. All right. Art brings over it's show and tell. He brings over his book on demonology, like you would to a friend's house,
Yeah.
to just be like, "Hey, man,
Especially at this stage in the week where you've already spent 3 days living in paranoia about your weird neighbors.
right.
So why not?
I'm telling you, these guys, they're Satanists, man. They're in there, they're doing rituals, and they got, look, you're going to read this book, they're all here. He's like, I don't, and this is, as a kid, this is the thing that always stuck with me was the chanting, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to listen to this now.
I want to kill everyone.
I'm gonna kill
Satan is good. Satan is
He's
my
our
pal.
pal.
Doing it, man. Rhythmic chanting. Man. Dukeman is on one in this one, okay, dude? He's just hyped. And he's saying it so naturally it feels improvised, yeah.
With art, though, the fact that he has this demon book
Yes.
brings me back to the little conversation you and I had.
Yeah.
About, we see now we look at the older guys driving the Corvette.
Yes.
We look at them differently because
Yes.
it's like, as a younger guy, we're looking at, oh, look at that, he's midlife crisis and BS. Now, as we're starting to get to the point where our kids getting older, we're like,
Yes.
I'm
no,
almost there.
that guy took care of his family his entire life, and now he's doing it. But like the whole like midlife crisis, like what happens to a lot of these guys during the midlife crisis? Like, thank goodness we have BMR, and I got my own little thing too. Because if not, we'd be collecting demon books.
Dude.
Getting into like cigars.
I'd be Phil Hartman from Small Soldiers. I think World War II is my favorite war.
Yeah.
Like that's.
And you know where else Wendy Shull is?
Where?
She's Phil Fimble's wife in Small Soldiers.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got a question for you.
Sure.
Have you guys ever seen an actual book that looks like these books that are in these movies?
Yeah, Barnes and Noble has them.
No reason.
You mean like
No
the
reason?
No, like, why would you ask that?
No,
No,
like, wait, so like
I've never seen a book that has
I'm asking for a friend. You guys ever read
like
some
a
demon
demon
before?
like a
I'm looking for
demonology
him. I
book.
want to know.
Or like these books
Do you have to send
in
out for him? Or?
You know where I could get
all
one?
of these supernatural movies
I know what
where
you- 'cause, like,
they
the
find a
classic-
book that has all the drawings
Yes.
and all the explanations and all the exposition dumps.
no, because it's like the
And
classic.
how much does one usually go for?
I'm just asking.
Yes. Just curious. There's stores that have them, and it's usually run by Dan Aykroyd.
Dresden Files, maybe.
Are you into Dresden Files?
It's the kind
Bro,
of thing only
that
a
movie's
character
good.
in a movie would have. It seems like
What'd you say?
it's the only thing. It's only a thing that a character in a movie would have.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever see anyone in real life. Maybe I just don't know the right people that would just be like, let's look at this right now.
I mean, look,
Have you considered demonology?
the Evil Dead was like the pinnacle of it because like obviously they find the Book of the Dead in the basement of the
Sure.
cabin.
That's what I was
right?
thinking when
and
you
that's
grow up.
like
Yes.
exactly it. Where like you said, I get what you're saying. Where it's like, where does this actually exist in life? Where you just go to somewhere and there's just this horribly like,
Barnes and Nobles. That's what I'm saying. There's a section.
There are actual books in the whatever that huge museum or library is in DC.
Smithsonian.
this that one.
Library, not
Sister of the
museum.
Traveling
Sorry.
Pants.
They second time you made that joke.
Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood.
No, not
Wow. Good call.
Crossroads.
There are books that are made with bindings
Jessica
of human
Simpson.
bindings of human skin though, which is crazy.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
nuts.
that's disgusting. Why
Yeah.
would you know such things?
Wikipedia is a crazy place.
You go down
And you
that hole.
don't
man.
know about Francis Ford Coppola,
I know.
You know
but you know about everything else.
lots
though.
about human-bound literature.
Yeah.
That's a little more interesting than Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, you said it right that time, at least.
I was trying to help.
I like The Godfather.
Sorry, do you have? I was gonna. Do you
No
have
one
something?
told
I
me
was gonna
that's
move on.
who made it.
Oh yeah, that's him. You didn't know that? So Francis Ford
Now I know.
Coppola directed and produced The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2.
What else did he make?
And The Godfather Part 3
Apocalypse Now.
and Apocalypse
else?
Now.
He
Okay,
just
fine.
did a recent one.
In between, he did The Godfather, and then he did The Godfather Part 2. In the same year, he also did a movie called The Conversation with Gene Hackman, which was also
Great
nominated for
flick.
Best Picture. So
was
he's
it
one of the only
The Conversation.
which
He's
is
a-
one of the only filmmakers to be nominated for 2 different movies in 1 year,
Yeah.
and then doing Apocalypse Now. And then he cut his teeth doing things like Rumblefish and The Outsiders, and of course the Robin Williams classic,
Oh my God.
Jack.
Jack.
Oh, Ryan, keep
Never
going.
seen
I'm
it.
almost there.
Jeez. Speaking of framing,
I need to talk about something else immediately.
freezing.
So Art and Mark drop off a note. Now, without Ray, because he can't come out and play, they go drop off a note at the Klopek's house, and Art comes over to say, "Look, I dropped off a note," and he tells Ray that basically the note says, "I know what you did last summer."
Yes,
Right.
it totally wasn't. I know. Where are you?
Seriously.
What are you waiting for?
And Ray is so mad. He starts crushing beer cans. Right?
Yeah.
I
So he
miss
drank
It's
4 beers and
Yes.
had 2 ready to go.
I'm trying to take a nap. Dude. You see me laying down here with my eyes closed. I miss comedy Tom Hanks. That's all I was trying to get
Oh,
out.
I
Yes,
do miss
'cause it
comedy
is.
Tom Hanks.
And the thing was, because
Yes.
like there's the dream sequence that we just kind of skipped over.
Because it meant nothing.
No, but
ultimately.
but like it's an extended dream sequence to where now we're to this point where you can see Tom Hanks is starting to lose his mind as Ray, because now he's not sleeping at night because he's dreaming about Texas Chainsaw Massacre mixed with the Klopex.
He's watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Talk about meta.
yeah, because he plays Mr. Rogers later.
That's true.
How in 1989 he's waking up to Mr. Rogers to 30 years later getting nominated for an Oscar for playing Mr. Rogers in the biopic about
Keep
Mr.
going,
Rogers.
Ryan. Keep
right.
going, Ryan.
Yeah. It's called Would You Be My Neighbor?
It's called
Directed
a
by
beautiful.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Meow, 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 meow.
Was it good?
It's good.
Meow, meow. It was great.
It's called A Beautiful Day in the
sounds like
Neighborhood.
It's based on a true story.
It sounds like something you would watch.
It's based on Mr. Rogers'
Never
Navy
seen a
SEAL
full
days.
episode of Mr.
Yeah,
Rogers.
he was a,
Oh, well,
he was a
but-
special ops
special
sniper.
ops.
All joking aside, you wouldn't have seen. You're too young to have. Like, I grew up with Mr. Rogers.
Right.
And so that was a chilt like that in Sesame Street with what we watched when we were kids.
Yeah.
Right.
A couple other things here and there.
You would have come on.
But-
It was still
It
In
was
the
still
90s,
around. I don't
Yeah.
remember it ever.
because
seeing it.
I watched Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers.
It probably was on, but I don't ever remember
Yeah.
seeing it.
Yeah, Mr.
Maybe when I
Rogers was a
3,
huge part of
right?
my childhood. I have a huge affinity for the man.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's great dude. But yeah,
Good
Ray
man.
is finally snapped here, and he starts yelling at Art. And while they're yelling at Art, the dog is digging at the fence line
Well-
between the Klopex.
Yes.
The reason
and
he's
him.
yelling at Art, though, did we say that he slipped a note?
Yes, that's what
okay.
I'm saying. I know what you did last summer.
Yeah,
I know
we
what
got
you did.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
But
know what you did
What are
last
we
summer.
doing here?
But the dog pulls a femur out from under the fence.
He throws it
And
the first
a
time.
couple
doesn't even
times
look.
because he's just, which like you do with anybody's
No,
dog. Right?
once
You're like,
again,
Yeah, go fetch.
Go,
whatever.
Get it out of here.
I
Get
do
out
that
of
with
face.
my kid when he comes up and
Yeah.
shows me something.
Yeah, great. Here it is.
Dad,
could
look at
have-
my art project. Yeah, go fetch.
That's
He
great.
could come out with his kid could walk up with a severed foot.
No, I
and
was just
he'd be
gonna
like,
say the kid comes up with a severed finger, like, "Hey, Dad, look at this."
Great.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
great. Go get it.
Talking to your mom right now.
It's
We're having
like
a conversation.
it's like the kid, like the opening of Jaws when the kid got the giant gash down his palm, and he's just like, "Mom, I got cut. I got hit by a vampire." And she's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, that's great, honey. I'm talking to your dad."
Playing on a rusty swing
He's
set.
playing on a rusty swing set.
That was the 80s.
I have tetanus now.
Yeah,
Such a good movie.
Seriously, dude. This movie has a certain tone, and if you
Yes.
weren't sure that it's kind of a, tongue-in-cheek, slapsticky tone to it, when their reaction to realizing it was a femur,
Oh my gosh.
Wayne's World
Hilarious.
level, extreme close-up,
Push in, pull
That
out,
was-
yeah.
push back
Yeah.
in.
And then it stops,
They
and
stop.
Tom Hanks is still going,
Yeah.
until Art's like, no, the bit's done.
Just wait. And then he's like, wait,
Oh,
what?
Oh, that's hard. You got to imagine Joe Dante. That must have been a little bit like, is this going to work?
That
Like,
was
you know,
very
do you know what I'm
tongue-in-cheek.
saying,
That's
right?
very meta. There was-
Not
that was-
even though, because like Joe Dante was so confident in his craft. Like everything about this, like even when we're talking about the femur bone, how you see the dog in the background, but you're not paying attention because they're obviously having the conversation in the foreground. So you see the dog keep running back to the background, coming back with something.
This
Art
is
throws
Walter.
it. And then when they get like, this is a femur. Femur is a human hip bone or whatever. And he's
Thigh
like-
bone, yeah.
Or human thigh bone. And then he's like, how do you know so much about humans?
As bad as you think not knowing Francis Ford Coppola, he thought a femur was a hip bone,
Yeah.
and now
It's a thigh
I mean,
bone.
you guys are even, okay?
Hip
Even?
bones connected
No.
to the thigh bone.
Yeah.
The thigh bone
No.
connected
To the
knee bone. The knee
That doesn't
bone
make us
connected
even.
to the
I'm still below.
ankle
I
bone.
don't think so.
Frankly, it's below me.
The wives get involved. All right, the wives are finally had enough of this crap, and they decide that we're just going to drop in on them, and we're going to have a freaking tea party over.
I
at
was
the
gonna.
club.
I was watching this with my sister, and I made a comment. I'm like, I'm surprised the wives don't know more about the neighbors than they let off, because you feel like
Yes!
they should have been.
100%.
They
They
should
would
have
be the
known
ones.
everything by now.
They'd be the ones whispering about it.
Yeah.
and the guys would be the ones be like, "Leave me out of this, please."
Yeah.
right.
The guys would be the ones going,
Role reversal.
who?
Our neighbors. Which one?
We didn't have
Which
plans
side?
today, did we?
Lauren asked me to take the day off of work. Or not take the day off, but work remote this upcoming Friday.
Oh, gets to work from
And
home.
I messaged my boss, and I was like, I have to take the day off on Friday. Or not take the day off. I keep saying that. I have to work remote the day on Friday.
Yeah.
but I don't know why, and I'm too afraid to ask my wife.
Oh my god.
Because she told me why, and I'm supposed to know,
Right.
and I don't know.
Yeah.
And he
So
was
now
like,
you have to just be like, I know the thing that we have
yes,
on
of course,
Friday.
the thing.
Yeah.
So him and someone else I work with, were both like, do we need to go ask Lauren for you?
Yeah, they could. That's honestly a safer bet than this. But Joe, you bring up a great point because I feel like it would be the other way around.
It should
Yes.
be. It should be.
Right? Yeah.
Oh well.
be.
Oh, well.
Well, they did make a TV series about it eventually.
Desperate
one's that?
Housewives.
Desperate Housewives, which is, guess what?
It's filmed in the exact
Filmed in
street.
the exact same street as the Burbs.
And guess who the director was?
Wow.
Not
No
Joe
one can
Dante.
Francis Ford
sir.
Coppola. Francis Ford Coppola. Surprised you didn't know that.
If Francis Ford Coppola directed Desperate Housewives, I probably would know the name.
While they're in there having their tea party, Art is going over
It's
the
created by
fence.
Mark Cherry, by the way.
Oh,
there you go.
thanks.
You would know that.
Is that your second favorite film of 2006?
It's a TV show. So
Second favorite TV show from
It was
2006?
my second favorite TV show, 2003.
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Thanks, nerd.
So Art went over the fence while they were in
Yes.
there having their party.
Yep.
And he's snooping around in the backyard looking for stuff. Okay,
Dude, the
and
sight
Bruce
gag.
Dern is just literally tearing wallpaper off the walls.
Starts picking at like, why are you
why?
doing that? Leave it alone.
My social awkwardness killed me in this scene because I'm already uncomfortable if I just had to sit there in this awkward conversation. And when he's
Conversation? What
Well, do you know what
conversation?
I'm saying? Like, I
They
already
won't
wanted-
talk.
I already wanted to jump out the window. Like, I just imagine if I was here sitting through this and to have someone literally like knocking on the walls and be like, good sturdy walls.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
sturdy floor. Let me rip the wallpaper off. I'd be like, sit down or get the frick out of here.
But they're like,
Psychopath.
they're like, oh, let's make a cup of coffee. Let's make some coffee.
Yeah.
I'll go get the coffee, even though I don't know where I'm going. Or where,
Right.
I'll
No,
get
you
the
stay
coffee.
there. I'll
yeah, you
figure
stay.
it
It's
out.
your house. I'll go get the coffee.
See, Bruce Dern's wife though in this,
Oh man.
I loved her acting.
Yeah.
I really respected it in this scene because every time she said something, she immediately was like
Oh, God.
realize how awkward it is. And
Yeah.
like, never mind, I immediately regret talking.
Yes.
Seriously, dude.
No, it was. And then you get Courtney Gaines that comes in with the gigantic pretzels and the sardines.
Oh my God.
I was pissed about
Tom Hanks with the pretzel
Look,
sardine.
Tell
Yes.
me
That-
this too. He's walking around, he's like, sardine, and everyone's like, no.
This pissed me off so bad.
Yeah.
Your the wife,
The wife
Carrie
goes,
Fisher.
Oh, no, I don't know. But he has to have one?
Yeah.
Yep.
But when it comes to marketing offer one, he looks over and the wife goes, eat it. I'm like, you got to say no?
Yeah.
Dude, I tell you right now, and I don't say, Dana, if you're listening to this, I love you.
Sorry, Dana.
But you know full well, I don't care what kind of look you gave me. There's nothing on earth could move that into my mouth. I'd be like, no, I'm not eating your pretzel and sardine. I don't
Yeah.
give a you eat it.
Oh, the sound.
Okay. Counterpoint.
Look, counterpoint.
Counterpoint. Sardines come from a can.
They come from the sea.
They will be. Yes. Thank you. Wow. Joe, can I be the first to congratulate you with this award? You tard. All right.
Doing my
You
service,
can
boys.
cut all that if you want.
Doing my service. You're welcome, America.
He doesn't understand how things work. God bless him. Sardines are packaged in a can, right?
Much better.
So when someone's serving you sardines, at least you know that it hasn't been prepared in a funky way. It's still in the can.
Sure. Yeah.
And I've eaten sardines, like, they're fine. They're
You just
packable.
ate straight sardine out of a can?
Yeah, hell yeah.
On a cracker, sure.
Well, the problem is the date. Those sardines could have been in the cabinet from the people that
you
used to live there.
Sure, can I see the can? Because I don't trust you, psycho.
You know?
No,
They last.
sure, I get that.
Come on, sardines
they
last,
a
though.
long
They last
time.
a long
That can
time.
could have been opened 6 months ago.
That's fair. You don't know that. Yeah,
Right?
That's fair.
I want to see you open it.
It is
Okay.
the funniest because like sardines is
You have
perceived.
very high standards for sardines.
It's like the same thing as like anchovies on pizza. Like
Sure.
it's always perceived as like the gross thing or like as
Yeah.
like sardine. And then even when Tom Hanks takes it and eats it and you get the extended drawl of him like
That was
and like everybody looking at him like, oh my god, he's
Very
actually
well
eating
done.
it.
Very well
very
done.
well done. No,
Very well done.
like the tension of the scene is awesome.
palpable.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, it's just a freaking sardine. Like I eat them for lunch every other day.
Oh,
This
you
guy-
would.
Oh, good for you.
I've eaten
Okay.
sardines. They're not bad.
Okay.
They're good.
So this could be switched around in the same way as if I sat there and somebody gave me a cracker and pickle slices.
Yeah.
It's almost
Pickles,
like
like pickles. And then I would look at James and then be like, James, here, eat this cracker and dill pickle.
No.
It's the same for him.
No.
All right? That's
Cracker
how
and
it is.
dill pickle?
Frickin'
With the
sardine eaters over
sardine,
here.
it may be okay for you, but for a lot of us, it's like dill pickles to James.
What's wrong with dill pickles?
Oh, he.
What's wrong with dill
Oh,
pickles?
What is wrong with dill
How much
pickles?
time do we have?
It's your show.
Why
We
do-
got
why
all
do
the
we-
time we want.
Make something that looks, sounds, smells,
I don't think-
and tastes disgusting, and we're all going to pretend like it's great as a joke on one person.
Yeah. I don't think you
what
guys
if
realize.
you're the problem. Have you considered
Maybe
this?
you're the problem.
Audience, I don't think you realize how much James
I hate
hates pickles.
A nice.
It's weird.
Cucumbers, I don't know.
No,
Like the raw cucumbers, but like the act of like vinegar pickling.
if
like
someone
pickles.
if someone touched a pickle and put it on somebody else's plate and then used their hand to touch my stuff,
Yeah.
I can tell that a pickle from
Oh
before
my
had
gosh.
been touched by something that it didn't even have to be on my plate.
I've seen this man send back a hamburger because he asked for no pickles, but the hamburger had a pickle on it.
And
And
someone
they
took it
took
back
it
off.
off and they put the bun back together. And he's like, nope,
I could tell.
send it back.
It was there. It's not there now, but it was there, and that's not good enough.
The pickle essence was left behind, and he refused.
So you have
You
like
think
a.
that's how much
and you
he hates
don't
it.
tell me it's not true. Few things linger flavor wise like a pickle. Right?
Dill pickles linger, dude.
That's what I'm
That would
saying.
linger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Thank
love
you.
it though. I love
That's the
pickles.
best
It's
part
like
about 'em.
garlic.
Once it's
right?
been on something, it's on it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it's like herpes.
The pickles are
We
the
all like it
herpes of
except
the food
James.
kingdom.
Wait.
Pickles are the herpes of the
Yes. No,
they're not.
secondary
Yes, they are.
secondary condiment.
All right. How about
Secondary.
this? How about when Mark knocks on the floor and the floor knocks back, it's time to leave.
So this would be phase two. When that happens, you leave immediately.
Yeah, sure. Like, time to go. I already would have left. I would have been like, how about we don't go over there?
You wouldn't be like,
you know,
you wouldn't be like, oh, someone tied up in the basement.
yeah,
You
there,
psychopath?
Rube. Yeah.
Like you sound like the crazy
He
person.
says, let's cut the BS, and basically accuses him of having someone tied up prisoner in their basement.
This is wild.
No, Mark is getting unhinged here.
Yes.
All while you got Art going in the backyard.
Right.
Yes.
And here comes the doctor now, finally up from downstairs.
Dude, another sight gag.
Okay, with
Nice-
his
nice
Another
reveal.
wonderful sight gag.
hand covered in what we think is blood, but he's painting downstairs
Yes.
with rubber gloves on.
Surgical gloves.
That's right.
That's how I paint. Yeah.
It's
I do actually do paint with.
Do you?
Do a lot of things with surgical gloves.
and how many candles do you want on the table?
Do so much.
Yes.
To wash my hands.
Okay.
Yeah, with surgical gloves.
They make big enough surgical gloves for those mitts.
It's hard. But they do. Harbor Freight has them. It's 2XL.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That makes sense.
It's just two
I
gloves sewn together.
appreciate you. He actually has to sew them himself.
Yeah.
They
Tedious
come
as hell.
separate, and you sew them.
Right.
That's tedious.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, how many candles do you want in this scene? Yes.
All of them.
So
Put them all in the middle though.
I thought it'd be more romantic. The entire table covered in candles.
All right. Here's some expo that gets dumped here. They have moved 4 times in as many years, the doctor tells everybody, right? And now they're going to have a meeting at the university tomorrow to say they have to transfer again. So he tells them, we're
Yeah.
actually leaving again, but
Most
we're all going to
like-
be gone tomorrow.
Yes.
Great. See you later.
That's
You guys
it.
are moving. Great.
Goodbye.
Not
They're
my problem
not
anymore.
moving.
And then Mark just cuts straight to it. And then Ray starts going crazy, coughing and spitting. And
I was like, is he supposed to be anaphylactic? Like he's
Yeah.
allergic to fish or something?
Something- I
Something
don't
like that?
know.
He's trying to spit out the fish
Yeah.
I think the
subtly,
awkwardness.
which is
I,
not
doing-
subtle.
I think that between the taste, the awkwardness, the horror of it all, I think he's tweaking.
He's doing
Like,
he's
yes.
doing the
yes.
he's doing the Harlan Williams from Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
And he accidentally lets a Great Dane out of the basement.
Yes.
which rampages through the house, chases Art out of the backyard, and trips a very impressive alarm system.
Very,
got this
very.
house wired. Okay. And the doctor is super cash. This is what I didn't understand. The doctor was super casual about there being an intruder in the backyard, about the alarm going off, about Bruce saying there's somebody in the basement and tying up, about him destroying a window and letting the dog out. Like, these people are ruining their house and being crazy. And the doctor the whole time was just like, well, see you guys next time.
This is my thoughts. If you're just like trying to put the movie out here, they're in. I think they started being noticed between all the noise and everything. The neighbors start looking. Yeah. They start realizing they're not going to be able to live there much longer.
Right.
So they go in the backyard that one night and they're digging up the bodies.
Right.
And they're actively trying to get rid of their stuff, get it all packed up, and get out.
Right.
And the fact that they did not move in, they just took over this family's house. Right. Even at one point in time,
didn't see the moving van. He says, right?
Well, yeah, there was no moving. Exactly. So they're not going to have anything to get out of that place other than the bones. Right. Even at one point in time, the picture, he's like, "Oh, this is a really nice, just a very cute shoes." He's like, "Oh no, that just came with a frame." You know?
That's exactly what.
That was the previous family's photos.
Yeah.
So there's nothing for them to move out. They were in the process of getting the hell out of town because they know that they were being discovered.
Right. The gig is up. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
And when they all finally get out this freaking, maybe the most awkward dinner party you've seen in movie history, one of them at least, top 5.
I don't know.
Just that palpable tension and awkwardness was expertly
1989.
done.
That was, yes. Mm-hmm.
Ray is now acting like he's done with this whole thing in order to trick the wives, it turns out. But he's like, I think they're clean, guys. I think it's just us, it's fine. But as soon as the wives leave the room, he pulls out the toupee. And
You had that in your pants all afternoon?
pulls it out
into
of
the
his
den.
dick,
Yeah.
basically. Just literally.
Very ostentatiously, too.
Yes.
Yes.
I found
Ouch.
it in between some magazines that were addressed to Walter when I went to find the bathroom.
That means
and
they
so
went
he said,
back into the house.
yeah, we're going back in there. No one knocks off an old man in my neighborhood. Now, Ray, you thought he was done, but turns out he's all in now at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And they trick the wife to leave the next day, Carol.
That's
with
a
the
trick.
kid.
I can't
Okay.
convince Lauren to do anything of her own. Like, it has to be her idea. I don't know.
No,
How
I
do you
feel
get
that.
your wife?
100%.
I feel that. Oh,
How
yeah.
do you get your wife to do something?
I just thought about this, like, okay, if I had to, how would I get Dana to leave for an entire day? And I couldn't
It's
think of one
it's-
way to do it.
Me fail math? That's impossible.
Yeah.
Or English, sorry.
This is a problem for you guys, huh?
How would you do it?
I don't need to.
There was a small thing that
I don't need
needed
to. She's already gone.
She already leaves every day.
There was a small thing that needed to be cleaned up.
Please come back.
At my house, and I asked my wife because she was still in bed, and I asked her, "Hey, I have to leave. There's this one thing I have to get taken care of real quick, because we have whatever." And it was like, I rarely give my wife like instructions on something to do. She does that to me all the time.
Yeah.
Right. But I noticed something. I was leaving. I couldn't take care of it. I go, honey. The audacity. She was like, what?
How dare you?
Oh, she was just ornery.
You speak to me?
I am laying down.
Are you
I am
telling
sleeping.
me?
Like,
Are you saying?
it was like, I was like, honey, would you calm down?
about that? You sure about that?
So yeah, man.
You sure that's not why?
That's right.
I didn't do this. They're trying to say these people are falling in these coffins. I didn't do this.
But yeah, no, it makes total that.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no way you're going
No
to
way.
convince your wife to leave.
No.
Not my
Oh,
wife.
wait.
Dana,
Is
she'd
that-
she'd be like, well, what are you going to do? And
Wait.
then and then I go, I'm going to go play golf. Bull crap.
She'd be like, actually, I got a whole list for you.
Right.
To-do list. Yeah, since I'm gone,
And
you're going to have to get this done.
Carrie Fisher barely puts up a fight. You hate golf. Well, it's my vacation, hon. I just want to go play out with the guys. And then
not-
Art
that's not
comes
working.
over and so oversells the golf thing. I would have
Yes.
been like, you're going way too hard.
Yeah, I'm like,
See this new club I got in the glove, and it helps me.
look at the new golf club I bought.
Do you think she bought it?
Golf.
We're going to golf so hard while
We're
we
going to
golf.
golfing.
That's right. Like, you dip.
Maybe that's the trick, is just be desperate. The other, like, please don't leave the house right now.
Right.
I love you so much. Don't leave me.
I'd have to fake my own murder to get her to leave my house.
I thought of you immediately when I saw this. Once all the wives are finally gone, Art is going to be the guy that's going to go cut the electricity on the telephone pole. He goes,
Oh God,
Ray,
dude,
electricity is our friend.
Yeah, I cringed so hard. Yep. Yeah, me in the days of.
He even dressed up like he's in the power company.
Yeah. Why?
Why? You don't know.
I don't know.
He switched out of that golf outfit.
For the gag.
Real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he was supposed to go up there and cut the service drop. Well, he didn't cut the service drop. He cut the main line. Honestly, I hate to say it, but if you actually do look at the lines, the lines were already actually cut.
How about that?
So they weren't actually attached to anything. You could see the ends of the wires. So obviously there wasn't any danger involved.
But if this guy specifically, Art.
Yeah.
Forget the lines actually already being cut. If this guy goes up there, he's 100% dying.
Well, it's bare minimum. That's 12,000.
I was gonna say you're looking at 12,000 volts.
And all he ends
And
up
that
with is some black fingernails.
And that is the worst. Because you get the higher voltage, you're dead before you even know it. Lower voltages, you get yourself shocked really bad. 12,000, you are gonna die, and it's gonna hurt like hell the entire time.
It's gonna hurt like hell.
You are gonna. It is a bad way to go.
I mean,
a fireworks show out of your asshole, and then you're dead.
And then you feel it the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you're dead.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with 12,000 volts.
Yeah.
That's even the problem with 480.
Right. But all
But still.
all this guy ends up is going through the shed and coming out with some black fingernails.
Oh yeah.
And his feelings. My feelings are
I
hot.
thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. One of the gags that goes just a little too much off the deep end.
Right.
Of all things that happened in this movie, that's actually the one part of the movie where I'm like, well, he would have been like,
100%.
he literally would have
It would have stopped his heart.
spontaneously combusted.
He would have stopped his heart.
My
They would have
fingernails
been
are black.
mopping him. They would be mopping him up off the rooftop.
Third degree burns.
Yeah.
And if everyone in the neighborhood is just those guys on that street, who cares if the alarm goes off? Just go in there.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Well,
it was there
they're
for
not
the
home.
gag. You
Do
know,
they think it's tied back to the police station or something?
Probably not.
who knows?
Why would they want
They're going to
the
have
cops
it tied back to the police station.
They probably won't. No.
Yeah.
There was
Good
no.
point. Good call. Good call.
What's the
Rums-
big famous company?
there? Comment.
Yeah.
Rumsfeld goes and sets up on the roof as a lookout across the street. Okay. Red Rover, let Ray go.
Oh, yeah. Red
Yeah.
Rover, let Art go over. This is great, man. This is so much.
He's having fun. That's all that
dumb.
matters.
This is his,
Whatever
like-
you're doing, just have fun doing it, guys.
No, exactly. Like
Right.
he's broken out his Vietnam
Enjoy your life.
special forces uniform at this
Yeah.
point. Like he is in the Green Beret.
What is that, an M1?
No one's
or-
enjoying their life more than Mark in this part.
Yeah.
Of the
Corey
movie.
Feldman immediately is like, "Hey, what are you doing up there?"
Makes him fall off the
Shut
roof.
up.
Did they really need to do the whole gag of him falling off the roof?
No, I don't even think I
No.
wrote it down because it was pointless.
It was
Yeah.
dumb.
It was another one, but he has a couple of those gags in the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he even has
He has
he
his
goes through
friend.
the porch too.
Yeah.
There's like the constant porch gag. They keep falling through the porch. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He falls through the porch with the brownies at
He
that one
slips on the
point.
dog crab.
Slips on the dog crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's part
Everything,
of Mark's thing.
I think they go out of their way to make every single one of these guys look like
Yes.
complete idiots.
They do.
And Corey Feldman's friends are starting to show up at this point, like to watch it like it's a movie. You know?
Yeah.
He's got all his stoner
Yeah.
friends coming over. How long is this gonna be, man? Because I got to work in a couple hours.
Dude.
This one dude.
Nicky Katz.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
He-
I didn't know who that was.
Oh, he ended up like this was like his little debut role, and then he ended up kind of like becoming kind of sort of an actor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's like a big character actor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had his one role.
what was he in?
They start
Dude,
Godfather.
that's a lot.
They start digging. They don't find anything in the backyard, and so they decide to go into the basement with like the furnace from Home Alone. It's down there, just this giant furnace, and they're doing some halfway decent, but although fairly obvious detective work. Like, why would you need this in this house? And
Yeah.
this has all been added on after the fact.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You got a lot of private residences have a furnace goes up to 5,000 degrees.
Yeah.
You know,
So basically, I think that I'm not into the body disposal business, but did they just basically try to set up a blast furnace in there?
Like it's basically
For
a
crematorium type of
Crematorium,
thing?
yeah.
And they didn't have enough power to run
To ash the bones, maybe?
to actually like start up this. What you call it? So they built their own like backup power system so they can
and explain exactly how I would do it.
Just like that. Just like that. So you would take batteries and you would plug cables into them and you would run the cable to the thing.
God,
Don't ever let anybody tell you BMR is not education. Go ahead.
That's it.
That's all you got to do
That's
to
it.
dispose of
If
bodies?
you
No, not really.
if you want to have an uninterruptible power source where you can burn bodies, bunch of car batteries with cables to the thing,
Well, it's a blast furnace. So for some reason, it needs to be jump started.
to the thingamajiggy.
I got a
Yeah,
question.
with a pull cord. You didn't see the pull cord on the side of it?
No, I'm saying it. I think the batteries run a type of generator, and the
The
generator
other side had the
starts
propeller. You just said.
starts the furnace. I don't really understand what furnaces need such. This is like a diesel engine or something like that, or what else?
To get up to 5,000 degrees?
Well, it has a natural gas line. Obviously, it from
I got a question.
Hank. Tom
Costs a
Hanks
lot
character.
of
Whatever.
Clearly. They're tapping into that.
You better win.
I'm just trying to figure
gotta-
out like what they were actually doing in the
And how to build one.
I got a question. 5,000 degrees, is that not going to make bones turn to dust?
Yes, it will.
Right,
turn-
that's what I'm
turn
saying. If
both
they wouldn't have had to
Eventually.
dispose of the buns. The buns?
The buns.
Well, it's also
Hey.
great for toasting buns if you put it on.
You don't want to get them right in there, just off to the
Just
side.
put it on the side.
You need to
up
toast
against
a
it.
bun in about 0.06 seconds.
Do the buns on the offset heat.
That's right, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but if
a
they
toaster.
they should have had to dispose of bones because a true crematorium furnace would turn it all to ash.
Yes, everything but the teeth.
These guys
Right?
are a bunch of posers.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Even
saying.
though he's one of the most brilliant forensic doctors
apparently
at the university.
he's a pathologist,
Yeah.
a well-respected
a
pathologist.
well-respected pathologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well-
yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're taking.
Because any well-respected pathologist, James, would know that the best way to dispose of a body is not to burn it in a furnace. It's to cut it up into little
Feed it to
pieces
pigs.
and then
Feed it.
Hold on, I
it
can't take
to
notes this
either
fast.
to pigs or
Use
put it in
sulfuric
some
acid.
or in some totes of
how much do-
uriatic acid.
How much do
all
pigs
right?
cost? Do we
You
know?
could, matter of fact.
But you want to make sure to take the fingernails and the hair off the body.
Oh, you're going snatch. Yeah.
It upsets the piggy's
It
tummies.
upsets the piggies' tummies.
Here's what I've been trying to say. Klopax come back and they see the lights in the basement and they drive backwards back out of the thing. Mark has one job. It's
Yeah.
to be the lookout.
Yeah.
He doesn't notice
Yeah.
there's
The
very
smoking Buick.
the very dead. There's no traffic ever on this street.
None.
No.
But he doesn't notice the Klopax drive in and drive
Yeah.
out.
the
again.
only thing he's supposed to be doing.
It's the only thing he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
He's thinking about his
worst.
wife.
Okay.
That's what he's doing.
Right.
Or his niece.
Meanwhile, they're pickaxing in the basement down into some sludge, okay? And Walter is dropped off outside by his...
It's not sludge, James. That's the water table. They hit the water table. Okay.
Well, I'm just using what Art said. Art said they wouldn't hide a skull in this sludge.
Yeah,
he
they're not
said.
actually digging into the sewer systems. They had gas line. Okay, so that's the water table.
First of all,
okay?
I have gas line written down here, but we're not to the part where he hits the gas line yet. Okay, unless what you were trying to do is
Okay, well, just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
you have your facts correct, James. Okay, that's true.
Actually,
Actually,
guy.
God, I love making fun of the internet.
That's good. Walter's dropped
true,
off
though.
at his house by his children.
Frickin'
And so
internet guy.
This guy they thought was dead down the street turns out he's not dead. And
Psych.
Feldman and Mark and they all are watching. Even Art stumbles out of the Klopex house and he's like,
Yeah.
"Look!" And they all see Walter getting dropped off.
Because
And they're all like,
Artsy even
they're,
like,
they're digging for Walter in the basement of
that's-
the Klopex
once
house.
again back to the paranoia of you hear the metal thunk.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, "Duh, but they buried him in a
crypt.
In a crypt. We found Walter.
Now Klopex pulls up with
Yes.
the cops. Now they're back with police. Ballsy move considering
Yes.
what we find out in a few minutes.
Well, they feel confident because all the evidence is now inside the car.
Ah, that's true. That's true. It's a good point. Yeah. And so as soon as they pull up, here comes Art, who can't get out of the hole he's in, or Ray can't get out of the hole, so he tells Art to get out.
Yep.
Art comes running out. They hit the gas line. Incredible explosion.
Incredible.
incredible pyrotechnic. Incredible
I
pyrotechnic
missed
work.
this. All of this is CGI today.
And this is all on the Universal
Yeah.
set.
Yes.
Because this whole neighborhood is built on Universal set.
Yeah.
Right.
They had to make there was pauses during filming.
Yes.
When the tour guide bus would go down the
Yes.
street
Right.
from occasionally.
Yeah.
So you know that explosion set off some car alarms, man.
Joe Dante says that there's
Yeah.
2 times in the movie where you can hear the PA from the Jaws ride.
From the Jaws ride, hear the screaming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just left it in because it's like, well, it's that kind of
let's
movie where there
just
might
deal
be
with it.
slow screams in the background or whatever. No problem.
It's a shark.
That's how close they were to freaking Universal Studios.
That's wild.
right.
Well, it literally is.
Yeah.
A lot of the houses they used were all the same.
Oh yeah. Leave It to Beaver.
Yes, the Leave It to Beaver house is in there.
Yes.
Well, that's the Tom Hanks's.
Yeah, Tom Hanks's house.
That's Leave It to Beaver's house. There's a couple different.
But the Munsters was the big one.
The Munsters
yep.
is on there.
Was Corey Feldman was in the Munsters house.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. All right. The thing blows up. The steeple from the top of this thing goes into the cop car.
I love that one. I don't know why, but I remember that one very fondly when I first seen this movie, and I was like, I remember that was so cool.
And so clean too.
Bam!
Just clean in.
Yep.
And Ray miraculously survives.
Impossible. There's no way.
It's the
I know this is movies and having fun,
but it's
He was below the water table when it blew up. So
Actually, he just submerged himself.
actually he could have just submerged
not
himself
to
in the
mention
water
that's where
table.
that's where the leak of gas was coming through, so he'd be incinerated.
there wouldn't be
first.
any oxygen in the water, though.
Yeah, no, so technically.
So what you're saying is technically the gas line couldn't even combust it in the first place because it was submerged in the water.
Everybody got that?
Okay. Right.
Worst movie podcast ever.
So, turns out it's totally plausible that he survived. In fact, he shouldn't have been all beat. His whole eye is swollen shut.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
He's all beat up.
Stumbling out there, right? It's really kind of great.
Talk about Tom Hanks being the good old comedy Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't know why, but I just thought his stumble down the stairs.
He slips.
He's so rigid.
Down 3.
And he's dead straight. He doesn't look down at the stairs, but yet he makes this like beautifully comedic, like bop, 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 down the stairs.
Yep.
Doesn't even like lose his balance or nothing.
It was impressive.
That is actually hard to do.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially standing straight, being rigid, acting like you're just, like you're just got, blown up and do that little gag.
Yes.
I was like, man,
Yeah.
It was impressive.
Tom Hanks is going to
Kudos
go
to
places.
him. No, for sure, dude.
I don't care what you say. He's gonna be
He's
a
going
big
to be
actor.
somebody one day.
And Art, this son of a bitch, comes over to him while he's all blasted up and goes,
Doesn't ask him how he is.
"You found it, right?"
Yeah, he found it, right?
And he just looks at him.
Dude, Art is a narcissist. Top to bottom.
Top to
He
bottom.
does not care about anybody else but himself.
It cuts back to Carol
Just
pulling
too
in.
stupid to be evil.
Yes. Carol pulls in, and by this time there's fire trucks and there's this whole crime scene set up, and she's like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Her reaction is, "What now?" Like this isn't my street where my family is. My husband lives here. She's just like, "Oh, come on."
What is going on? Traffic is ridiculous right
It's
now.
been a long week though.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
we're-
knew
we're
he
on
wasn't
day
going
5.
playing golf.
No.
I knew
She
Did he
finds
blow
out.
himself up?
She finds him sitting there, fully bandaged. He's got one eye out, fully bandaged up, and he just says, "Oh, I like your haircut."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
It's great.
I loved it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Because
great.
it shows that he's gone.
Yes. It does.
Like, he's bonkers,
completely checked out.
Yep.
Of reality. He's disassociated.
Yep.
Yep.
And all he
the-
says is, "I like your hair."
Yeah.
That's the only thing he can focus on.
Yeah.
It's the only explanation for a man noticing when a woman gets her hair cut.
He's disassociated.
Yes.
Otherwise, he would never have noticed.
There's something really wrong with his brain right now.
So the cops start to tell Art that the Klopeks were picking up Walter's mail.
Yes.
How in the hell did he arrange that with the Klopeks who've never left their house?
Hey, go pick up your mail.
The only time he ever sees Hans on the porch, he's staring at him in terror with the dog.
Well-
but he asks them to pick up his mail.
You think he was staring in terror?
He was
At the very beginning.
At the very beginning, he was. There's a whole shot of him going, "Oh!"
I mean, there's a shot of him looking at him.
It was
Looking at
Oh,
towards
my
his direction.
goodness. Yeah.
How do you know he was looking actually at them and
Where
not
are
at
you
Tom
going with
Hanks'
this?
character?
Huh?
Where are you going
You think
with
it's
this?
plausible that Walter had a relationship with the Klopeks?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that from the lens, we're only seeing the paranoia of Mark, Ray, and Art.
I think Walter was feeding the Kopecks like his leftover medications.
Could have been anything.
So they could, they were
'Cause
buying his leftover
Because
medication.
Walter and Klopex, they share the lot line too.
Uh-huh.
So very plausible that. And matter of fact, James, Walter had heart palpitations and went to the hospital.
Yes.
So what if it was Walter's daughter who went and knocked on the Klopex door and said, "Hey, my dad, Walter, I got to take him to the hospital. Can you please get the mail for the next couple days?"
Yes. And did you
because
know?
she would have no skin in the game at all because she would be a complete outsider.
here.
Just going, here we go.
And did you know that the most famous actor out of all these people is the dog? Because that's the same dog they had in Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, it is the same.
It's the same
dog
poodle
that played Princess in the Silence of the Lambs.
So they're both serial killers.
So
James.
So
they're both
Princess,
serial killers.
The poodle, which was Buffalo
Frickin-
Bill's dog,
yes.
then got
And
Did you want
and
to start
Walter-
our own podcast or something?
and Walter
You got it. You're right.
we did it.
was in a sexual relationship with the weird cartoon looking old guy that lived with the Klopeks.
Yes.
Right?
that must be.
Yeah.
That was his boyfriend.
Yeah. And Malachi
Yeah.
would watch.
Malachi. Who's Malachi?
Corey Gaines.
Corey Gates.
Hans?
Hans would watch.
He was
Okay.
in Children of Corn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, was that his name was Malachi?
He played Malachi, the famous Malachi in
thought you were
Children
talking
of
about
the
in
Corn.
this movie. Okay.
That's why I keep referring to him as Malachi.
I got you. Well, who can blame you for that? I didn't, it's fine.
He gives you a hard time about Francis Ford Coppola.
I can't believe you didn't know who Malachi was.
I can't believe you didn't
No,
get
go
the
ahead.
Children of the Corn.
Go ahead.
It's really embarrassing.
You talked to him you actually talked to him in person too.
Hey, speaking of Mr. No Legs. Mr. No Legs, did you see the little cameo from the guy from Mr. No Legs here?
No.
No.
The cop that was starting to get up Tom Hanks' ass is Ron Howard's dad.
Yeah,
who
Rance.
was Rance Howard, who was the Mr. No Legs' little mafioso buddy that was running errands for him.
Rance Howard was in
No
Mr.
Legs.
Lowlegs.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
Wow.
I
And
didn't
he's-
know that one.
And he's reading out the counts. It's going to be vandalism and destruction of property and all that. He's just going off and all the thing. And
Domestic terrorism.
all he does is turn and goes, "I really like your hair." To his wife. And
But
here's
he's
what I want to
gone.
say. Carol is being so sweet about this whole thing.
That's not gonna happen.
She is, though, isn't
Yeah.
she?
That's
She
not reality, though.
She smiles
She'd be
at
like,
him.
"You son of a bitch! What the hell did you do while I was gone?"
Wait. Is that Lauren's reaction?
No, I have a perfect wife.
I'm just, 'cause all she does is smile
I'm not
at
taking
him,
any more
and she's
questions on
very
this.
patient with him
We will never
through this
talk
whole
about
thing.
this
He's
anymore.
blown up a house and is going to jail.
Yeah.
And this whole time she's like, "Honey," she's being so sweet. She's like, "I'll find out where they're taking you to the hospital, and I'll follow along."
I wouldn't be going to jail because I would be dead.
Right.
There'd be 3 9mm in me.
From your wife.
Yes.
Did
To
you
the chest,
blow
one to the
up
head.
our neighbor's house?
Boom, boom, boom.
shoot
That's it. Done.
That's it.
That's really weird.
Then I don't have to worry about it.
Art comes back over to rope Ray back into the conversation, right, about the Klobaks, and this is
Yep.
where Ray loses it. Oh my gosh! Right? Are you kidding me?
Hell,
Okay, what's wrong with it? Oh, they keep to
Yes.
themselves? Well, of course they keep to themselves because they've got neighbors that peek in through the windows at night, and he's just going absolutely crazy.
We are.
We're the lunatics. It's us.
Peak Tom Hanks.
Dude.
Man.
It's
Love
great.
it.
Ray.
His-
I loved it.
And
Yeah.
he does the just take me to the hospital and picks up the gurney.
That was all improv,
throws
by
it
the way.
in the ambulance
Yes. Yeah.
and climbs
Jumps on
in
top.
and jumps on top of it. And yes, that was all Tom Hanks.
He improvised that whole bit.
improvising that entire bit.
I loved it.
His wife. His
Going
wife.
nuts. This whole thing about I think that's kind of what the movie is trying to say, right? Like people lose their minds in the suburbs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like because the people that mow their lawn for the 800th time and then snap,
Yep.
right? That's
Yep.
us,
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause
Those
it
are the
is.
crazies.
Because it is.
right? I felt that in my heart
Yeah.
when he said that.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sick of mowing my lawn.
How many movies have comments about their power mowers and mowing lawns?
Seriously,
But
like
it
Joe always says, that I'd be a lawn guy if we didn't have this to do.
Yeah. I'm so glad we have BMR.
Yes, 100%.
And you would be a
100%.
lawn guy? That would be your hobby?
right?
Well,
Well,
no,
yeah,
I
people
have
get
another
obsessed
hobby
about
to
their
back up on,
lawns
but
and stuff,
I'd be
yeah.
doing something. I'd be like, again, World War II would be real. I'd be really into it. I'd have a cigar like collection. I'd
Right.
be drinking some kind of like, no, I would do like craft beers, like really into craft beers.
And then we
Or
get
mowing my yard.
We get this
Yeah.
Craft
great
whiskey?
take. Hold on. We get this great take from Art after this whole rant. There's a pause, and Art goes, "What do you want me to move?"
Again, the narcissist.
And then he just
he's not at
chokes
the
him.
fault.
He just
It's
starts
not his fault.
choking him. He bites his bandaged,
Oh my God,
broken
that's
finger.
hilarious.
You know, the stuff on it and stuff. And then this is where he gets in the ambulance. She says, "All right, I'll follow along." He's like, "Yeah, honey." And the doctor gets in the ambulance with him.
Yeah.
And he says, "You think I'm an idiot? You think I don't know?" He's like,
I
you don't know
really
what?"
liked, again, I really love Tom Hanks. He's like, "I'm so sorry." He's like, "When I get out of jail,
help
I'll
you."
come help
Yeah.
fix. I'm just really so, like, and he's like, "Wait a minute. Do you think I'm an idiot?" He's like,
No.
what do you? He's like, I don't understand what the hell's going on. He's
Yeah.
like, "You've seen my skulls."
No, I didn't really. And he's going to shoot him up with Drano or into his neck or something, whatever the hell that is in there.
Like,
So here's the question, though:
Yeah.
is if they already had all the skulls in the trunk, then what is he worried about him seeing?
I guess there was
Because
one.
he could testify,
Yeah.
right?
Testify
Maybe there
about
was
what?
one skull left
He still left some skulls in the basement
furnace
somewhere.
In
No,
the
you
furnace.
because you
No.
looked in the furnace, didn't you? And he goes, "No," because he never actually looked in the furnace.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was evidence
More
there for him to
skulls in
find.
there.
But once again, because I get what you're saying,
Right.
because Tom Hanks, in his whole investigation, they never actually found any evidence. So now it's Henry Gibson's paranoia. Now it's Dr.
paranoia.
Klopek's paranoia,
Paranoia.
of, all right, well, now I'm just going to tie up the loose ends because you guys were already snooping around.
So he's been in the suburbs too long now, and he's
Right.
snapped.
Oh my God.
He tried. Now Hans
the
is
bad guy?
and Hans is
It
driving.
is.
Hans is driving the ambulance, and the ambulance takes off, and they end up wrestling over this syringe, and the doctor's trying to impale Tom Hanks with. And this is honestly some impressive strength from him because he's
Yeah.
with one hand fighting off the syringe, and with the other hand pulling Hans off the driver's seat so as to make the ambulance crash.
One
Yeah.
of the most impressive scenes in the movie, I would say, as far as just
Yeah.
intensity. Like they really dial it up right here.
Right. And as he pulls him off, the van, what's an ambulance van, crashes and the doors fly open and the gurney flies out with the two of them
Yep.
still wrestling over the syringe in front of everybody.
yes.
Crashes into the Kopech's
Car.
Buick.
Yeah, old Buick.
and the trunk pops. We don't see anything.
Yep, just pops for the moment. He's citizens arrest. Just starts going off. He's like brings him up.
Citizens arrest, honey.
Yeah,
Citizens
yeah.
arrest. Don't start with me, Carol. She's been so nice this
Yeah,
whole time, and
yeah.
now he's like going to be like, "Don't start with me, Carol." You're
just
right, he is
confessed the
terrible.
whole thing.
He is terrible to her.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
at this point in time.
He just get. What are you talking about? We don't have any evidence. And Corey Feldman is the one that sees him.
Yep.
As we do now, and pulls the blanket back.
Yeah.
And there's just skulls and bones and all this
Yep.
crap, and then they get arrested. And
They were actually
was.
bad guys.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I thought the whole thing was going to end with him it just being a paranoid delusion. On
Sitting in a room
You know.
of pillows.
You never know.
you never know.
Because there's 3 endings.
And he says to Art. Art's trying to get everybody to go to Bolorama to get drinks because he's so excited about all this. And he just wants to go on another vacation and go to the
Yeah.
lake.
Yeah.
And I like they're all walking off in different directions, and Art's just like, "But the news is coming. It's going to be broadcast on satellite. It's gonna be on-
Geraldo's gonna be here.
going to excavate the Klopek's basement.
Yeah.
Road maps." And then it ends with Corey Feldman breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Staring
Yeah.
directly at camera.
Dead into camera. I love this street.
Yep.
And that's the end of the movie.
Womp womp.
You didn't like the fourth wall break?
I didn't like that.
It was well, it kind of came out of nowhere because it hadn't been an established thing.
It was an
in the
established
movie.
thing.
The fourth wall?
Not the fourth wall break, but that particular line.
Yes, that
Yeah.
line
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
But breaking the fourth wall, like this is a.
It's not
film.
like a Ferris Bueller where he's been talking to you the entire movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he did act as kind of a narrator of such, because he was always like telling his friends, because he was a little bit of an expo dump at times.
Right.
So he was kind of like telling his friends like what happens around the neighborhood and things. So he was kind of like this pseudo narrator type
Yeah,
thing. So
that's fair.
At the end, maybe it was him telling the story, kind of like the
Sure.
way Art told the story to Tom. You know,
Oh, this is actually him in his 50s telling to somebody else.
could be.
Yeah.
I
And
love
that's
that.
how I met your mother.
Or he.
love that. All right, how about we give out some awards, guys?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Can we?
The first thing we could do is see if we can figure out a way to maybe recast this movie, make it a little bit better. This was 1989 after all. I figure there's somebody, a big star at this point that we could have stuck in the Burbs and had it be
89.
that much better.
The doctor.
That's a tough one.
Have him be. I feel like you always want him to be the bad guy in the movie. What do you secretly have
'Cause
against Arnold?
Arnold didn't play enough bad guys.
I
Okay.
think by design, though.
Why are you calling me out here, bro?
The Doctor is 4.5 feet tall in this movie.
You know what better would
Yes.
be?
It would literally
Is if
ruin
Arnold
the...
came out
Listen,
Just
you
like
think
and
that-
had bloody looking
listen to
hands.
me. Stop it. Do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
You think I'm an
You saw-
imbecile?
Listen to me. You saw my skulls, didn't you? I'm going to shoot this into your neck. And the movie would then just be over. What's he going
over.
to stop, Arnold?
Yeah, how is Tom Hanks
Tom
going to be
Hanks wrestling
Arnold?
He's done. He's dead.
That's why we can't cast him as the doctor.
All right.
'Cause that's game over at that point.
Okay.
Bruce.
What if we have him be
Oh, sorry. I should
Art?
shut up.
No.
Art?
Yeah.
Who?
Art.
Art as his stupid friend that's
right.
eat cookies. Listen to this, where they eat these cookies before they go bad.
They're very good for my biceps.
He has to play Lieutenant Rumsfeld.
Lieutenant Rumsfeld. That's what it is. Red Rover.
Yes.
Let Art go over. This is fun. Now we're having a good time.
What if he's just Corey Feldman?
Ricky Butler.
Listen, you can go to McDonald's right now because it's the best part. I just ordered pizza.
The pizza guy.
With pepperoni and bullets on it.
You're looking very good. There's no tan lines today. I'm liking this.
But his girlfriend is still like high school age.
Yes. Mrs. Rumsfeld, look at me.
Oh, yes.
No tan lines. I like it. No. Look over here. Stop it.
I meant to me. I have no tan lines.
No tan lines. Look, I've got nothing. It's just a clean tan across my pecs. I don't know if you have tan lines because I don't look at your body. Okay, I look at your body. All right, let's see what the patrons had to say. We got Michael Barba playing along, and he says, look, cast him as Mark Rumsfeld.
Yeah.
I know having him play the one ex-military guy in the movie is a bit of an easy swap, but just imagine Arnold coming out of his house to put up his American flag, standing tall and proud in spandex, like the Speedo.
Speedo,
He comes
yeah.
out in the commando Speedo to put the flag up, right? And suddenly he steps on a dog turd and slowly turns to Walter's house and sees the dog in the window. After rushing up to the window, he punches through, grabs the dog, and punts it to the next neighborhood. Yes, Micah.
There we go.
That's what I'm
good,
talking
Micah. That
about,
was good.
man. That's what he loves to punch an animal.
Yes.
He loves it.
I've heard.
It's his favorite, dude.
You picked the wrong day.
That's right. Ben
That's how I
Carsner playing
roll.
along. Well, you know what, Ben? What does he say here? Now that I have a chance to watch this movie a couple times, formulate my thoughts, I think I'm going to do something more productive. I'm going to go watch television. That's a quote, from Ray Peterson.
Yep.
He says, making Bruce Dern, he says again, feels like an obvious choice. It'd be hilarious. So to the Red Rover thing, which we just did, to cap it all off with, hey, Pinocchio, where you going? Come here. At least Bonnie Rumsfeld, Hot Babe Award, might appreciate this recasting more.
Yeah.
I think that's a good pick.
There you go.
She'd be like, yes,
like it.
I think you should cast
Yes, I'll
Arnold.
have one of those, please.
Yeah, seriously. And then also playing along with us today, we've got Mitch is literally in the title of the email. Well, usually I look at the email.
Yeah,
that was no help.
You have to see
Then
if
I
there's
go
anything
see
at
if
the
they
end.
sign it at the bottom.
Yep.
It's not. Thank God he
From
put it.
AOL, to be fair.
Thank God he put it in the,
I still
in
have
the
AOL.
subject line here.
You would.
Mitch
I have
always,
Hotmail.
as much as you want to roast him about his AOL address, he always brings it in his award. So I'm excited for this.
Let's hear it, Mitch.
He says, make him Dr. Klopek.
Oh,
That's
with Mattila.
the slow walk up the stairs, and the
Thank
shadow
you.
just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's equally scary and hilarious. They're already foreign, so no need to address the accent. It would just change the end pretty drastically because there's no way he's getting overpowered by Hanks in the end. See, Mitch and I are on the same wavelength here. I love
also,
this
Mitch
guy.
agrees that it should be him. So,
Yeah.
in a weird way, the three of us agree.
We all
So
agree,
realistically, Arnold should have been Hans.
I guess.
I'd say Hans.
Still a ginger though.
Yeah, oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just
Right.
see him walk out
Arnold
with the,
as a ginger.
you know?
Hors d'oeuvres.
I don't know. It came with the
Sardines.
picture.
So he's
It came with the frame.
he stuffs the garbage in with one hit, and the whole thing explodes. Listen,
I've never seen that before.
I've ruined so many garbage cans.
I've never seen a giant Austrian smash a garbage can with one hit.
Dave Cooley playing along, and he says, I think it'd have been great to see him as Dr. Klopek. I'm already
There we go,
terrified
Dave.
of him, and then to see a bloody-handed Arnold coming out of the basement. I know that you saw my skulls. I know you saw them. Come here.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go? This is a cutie
Come
pie.
here. I'm going to find you. I'm looking for you.
So I think
wherever you are.
So far, everybody has either been the Doctor or Rumsfeld, right? For everyone. And then finally, Jonathan is playing along with us today. And
Hey.
John,
Johnny boy.
I'm going to say this wrong.
John.
Don't do it.
Slavchev.
Slavchev.
Jeff.
Is that Slavic?
I'm going with Art.
it's Irish.
Hey, he said something different than everybody else.
Irish.
Hey, Art.
Irishman
Hey,
Jonathan
All right.
says, I'm going with Art. I think
That was my runner-up.
Yeah.
if it was Arnie coming out in full predator mode from the bushes, that crow wouldn't have stood a damn chance. Good luck hiding, but he's still got his face painted like he does.
Yes, like at the end of Predator.
Yeah.
I'm here. Kill me.
Good luck hiding behind that trash can, spying on the neighbors with a jacked 80s Arnie, though. Yeah, exactly. But I think the more we talk about this, guys, the movie 100% would be more fun if Arnold was in there.
Yes.
Oh,
right?
100%.
And he could do comedy. You know he could do comedy.
What if he was Mrs. Rumsfeld?
No.
Mr. Schwarzenegger. No tan lines.
Nice.
Stop trying to objectify my body.
But I'm going
kid's
to
a
take
real-
you later.
What does he say? He goes, that kid is a... Mark calls him something.
Yeah, I don't
He's
remember
like
what it was.
Yeah.
That kid's a
Baked potato or something. I don't know what he could.
Meatball.
Meatball.
Calls him a
That kid's
meatball.
That's right, he's a meatball. I knew it was
kid's
some
a
kind of
meatball.
food.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's give out
the
some
Bruce
actual
Dern.
awards. The prestigious Will Patton Award for Intensity
Prestigious.
is our newest, but I say prestigious in that most of these awards, I feel like this one really means something.
Oh, yeah.
Like
You
out of all the
want
awards
this
we
one.
give out, this is the one that's like the badge of honor, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me for this one.
I don't care.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You want a war? I'll give
Will
you
Patton as Rumsfeld.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. And if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
What are you doing with a gun in space?
What are you doing with a femur in my backyard?
I can see him in that tense dinner party going, I can handle this. I don't know if I can handle this room, right? You know, just like an Armageddon, dude. He's so good. All right, let's start off with the patrons. I love that part, dude.
Yeah.
So
I can
good.
handle it. Yeah. I don't know. I can handle what I'm about to do. I don't know if I can handle this room.
That's right. All right. Ben Karsner comes in and says, Mark Rumsfeld, Bruce Dern, brilliantly portrays the ex-military neighbor who grows increasingly paranoid. His no-nonsense intensity, tinged with eccentricity, ooh, lovely wordplay, drives much of the film's tension and comedy. Whether he's sneaking around, making dramatic proclamations, or trying to rally the neighborhood, his over-the-top energy makes him unforgettable. So that's one vote for Bruce Dern.
Listen, Ben, I can make up words just as much as you can, but I do appreciate it. So
Yeah.
good on you.
Gubernatorial.
I hope I pronounced it right. Mattila, you're up.
Am I supposed to say something now?
Yes, now is the time where you think,
And go.
you think should win the Will Patton Award.
I think that Rick
Art.
Art.
Rick Dukeman.
Rick Dukeman.
Sure, Dukeman. Art should get it.
You thought I would hate you for that pick?
Buddy was eating the scenery, and by scenery I mean all the food in the house.
Yeah.
Like he just went for it. I know that food was ice cold. Like that was gross food.
Yeah.
No, and it was like the quintessential obnoxious character eating scene.
Yes.
Yes.
So much respect.
And a
the
moving shot too,
entire
so he probably had to
time-
do it many times.
Yeah, the entire time. The whole shot where it was all one shot of him telling the story about the scary neighbor. Just everything he does in this movie, he is dialed up.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, you thought I'd be mad about that?
Yeah, I thought so.
No, it's a great pick. It's a great pick.
I'm ticked.
Let's see what Mitchell Wilkerson said. Tom Hanks sneaks in at the end. I was fully leaning Bruce Dern.
There you go, Mitch.
The dude is always unhinged and intense. Then old Tommy Hanks had his "We're the Bad Neighbors" speech. Completely took me in and sold me. Great actor delivering the goods. So Tom Hanks, look at this. It's spread out 3 different ways already. And I could find an argument for all 3 of those guys to argue
Sure.
for. So I don't think there's been a bad pick yet, but we'll see what Farrell has to say here.
Call Mitch.
Well, here we go. right?
Okay.
Because in the definition of our Will Patton Award, right, the Will Patton Award for intensity,
Yeah.
looking at Tom Hanks coming unhinged, the progression of how Tom Hanks plays this role, dialed to 11. Flip side, Bruce Dern. If this movie were to like be made today, I think Will Patton should 100% play Mark Rumsfeld
Yes.
in the
Oh, yeah.
like
100%.
You see, like whoever cast whoever as Ray, cast whoever as Art.
Sure.
But without question, Will Patton should play Mark Rumsfeld in a remake of the Burbs.
yeah. Yes.
Of the Burbs.
Yes.
But Rick Dukeman, mad respect. because like you were even saying before, Tom Hanks got to go on and like win Oscars and is one of the most famous actors of all time. Bruce Dern has been a respected character actor for his entire career. Oscar-nominated actor.
Yeah.
Rick Dukeman, who was also dialed in on the paranoid neighbor, but also playing the goofball of the group too. Playing the guy who's like telling the weird, back in the day, like this guy used to serve sodas. Like, I don't know. It's a tough choice. I think I'm going with Rick Dukeman.
I love that pick, man. And I think your explanation is really solid too, because you're right. This was like I said, the biggest part he ever got, and it sucks because I think he did a great job. Let's see. Micah comes in and says, it was difficult for me to choose one person for this award. 2 actors stood out the most, Carrie Fisher and Tom Hanks. I thought Joe got a laugh out of him. Sorry. I thought they both outperformed the rest and made me believe they were a married couple. Ultimately, I do have to give this to one of them. I was leaning towards Carrie Fisher for most of the movie, but after Tom goes on his rant and lays into Art, who just wants to keep to themselves, I will be awarding Tom Hanks
There you go.
the Will Patton Award.
Good call, Micah.
Good call. The Carrie Fisher thing, I personally
that was a little off.
don't get.
Okay.
Pass.
But hey,
Wrong.
but he made a good pick. All right, be nice to Micah.
No offense, Micah. You're a cool dude, but you know,
But you're wrong.
Joe.
it's okay to be wrong
Well,
sometimes.
I'm not going to pick a guy.
Joe's always wrong. Sorry.
What is there to say? I can't. I can't add on to anything if I follow up Ryan. So it's gonna be Rick.
Rick.
Is it? Yeah. Well, you pretty much covered everything. I mean, I was gonna say something about you're only picking him because he's dead, but that's probably bad taste.
That's true. That's fair. Posthumous.
I mean, Bruce Dern is
Dave Cooley.
getting there.
Oh, I know.
Dave Cooley comes in and says, while Rick Dukeman and Bruce Dern were the highlight characters in the movie, to pick the most intense, I would have to go with Theodore Gottlieb as Ruben Klopek. His intense stare and quick answers were intense the entire time. To quote him, you're about a 9 on the tension scale there, Rube.
Nice.
Yeah, the old man, I said he looked like a cartoon is really the only thing I think I had said about him the entire episode, but he did.
Yeah.
He looked like a cartoon, angry old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got to go Bruce Dern on this one, guys.
Yeah.
I think all of you were right. None of you were wrong, but I literally felt at any moment he could kill someone.
Yes.
Like he was almost just waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah.
He
was
has a gun for half of the movie.
Right. He's the Klopex that he hasn't decided to kill anyone yet.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like he could be the next serial killer on the block. 100%. But right now, before we go into the final vote, Art is leading right now with 3, but Bruce Dern and Tom Hanks both have 2, so this could tie it up, and somebody have to break the tie. Possibly, we'll see.
Boy.
Jonathan comes in and says, going with Bruce Dern. Not sure why, but when he said it smells like they're cooking a goddamn cat over there, it cracked me up. He had several other funny one-liners. Loved his crazy veteran, jealous of people's lawns attitude. All right, so is there anyone at this table that did not pick Bruce Dern or Rick Dukeman?
Oh,
Who picked Tom Hanks out of this table?
Nobody.
None of us.
Yeah.
None of you did.
All three of
all
us
picked
are Rick Dukeman.
Rick.
Could I nominate Bob?
You all went Dukeman?
We all went Dukeman.
And I went Bruce Dern, which means it's going to be a literal tie.
Wow.
So a joint award. I like that. Bruce Dern.
rare.
It is. And Rick Dukeman.
I do want to nominate Bob, though.
Oh, well. I'll put it down. I mean, I'll write it down, but
Write Bob
at this
down.
point, yeah.
I want to nominate Santa with Muscles then.
Well, that got retired. You might not have been.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
You guys they never let me finish in the last episode. I was going to go into the whole thing.
Because now the Hulk Hogan passed
snoring
away.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got to come up with a new one. Yeah.
yeah. Get a job, hippie.
Fair enough, man. The next award, people that need to get a job also are people that are trash can winners because they
Yes.
do a good job at this one.
Yes.
But the next award is named after Steven Seagal because he's the worst actor of all time. That's why we give whoever gave the worst performance the Trash Can Full of Dirt Award.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt. Yeah.
Love never dies, neither do they. Love is eternal, and has a long time.
That's right, buddy. Just keep preaching, man. Eventually these people will get it, Steven. Just trying to spread the love out there. Well, we'll start over here while you guys are figuring out your answers. Ben Karsner, all of you were looking at your phones at the same time.
I already have my. Sorry.
No. But it was a funny visual because I looked up and all three of you were just doing this. And I'm like, cool, I'll just start with Ben Karsner.
I can go if you want.
No. He goes before you anyway.
Let's hear it, Ben.
Ben says Corey Feldman feels like he wandered in from a totally different movie. Don't get me wrong, Feldman's fun. But it's like he was already rehearsing for Ninja Turtles. He even drops the pizza dude vibe. Meanwhile, everyone else in this quirky, dark comedy, and he's breaking the fourth wall like it's a Saturday morning cartoon. It just didn't click. I mean, Ben, at least he gave good reasons for it. I don't
Those
agree.
Are fair criticisms, Ben, but I think that's more director / how the character is written. I don't think that's in Feldman's.
He literally says, pizza guy.
I don't agree that Feldman should be the trash can, but I appreciated his backing up his claim
fair
there for sure.
explanation.
Mattila.
Carrie Fisher is who I'm going with, and ultimately,
Okay.
she
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if this plant stands
did
out.
not seem to give a shit. Like, she pulls up, there are ambulances, there's 3 houses on this block, 4 maybe, and she's like, oh, what's this now? Like, your husband is over there. You're telling me you don't care about any of your neighbors? Your husband is a quarter of those, so there's just nothing. Like, and even her, like, let's go to the lake house. Like, nothing she's doing is convincing to me in this. I think she was really just collecting a check.
Why do I get the sense you're trying to get rid of me?
Why do you say that?
That's what she said.
That's a line.
Literally her line.
lines.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't even remember that because she's so
bad.
boring watching her on this.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Mitch Wilkerson comes in and says, the acting in this movie was adequate, so it's a hard pick. This goes to Carrie Scott, Ricky's long-haired friend. My man played a stoner, and he couldn't even pull off a blank stare with no expression. So Carrie Scott picks up a stray bullet here from Mitch Wilkerson.
All right, Mitch.
All right.
Respect that.
Wow.
So far, 3 votes, 3 different people again, and we go over to Farrell.
This movie has pretty damn good acting across the board.
Sure.
Even Carrie Fisher. Like, I mean, I get it. I can see your argument. Like, realistically, the only trash can full of dirt in the movie is quite literally the trash can full of dirt that Hans is beating.
Fair enough. It might be dirt. We don't know.
We don't know. It might be body parts.
We never find out.
But, I mean, I have gone back and forth. I guess I can kind of see what you're saying about Carrie Fisher.
Oh.
In the sense of she plays very much of like the pushover housewife, in the sense of, no, she would be juiced up a little more. Like you said, she pulls up and what now?
She just wanted to play some Jeopardy with her husband and have a relaxing week.
And that's
Sue her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And when they were playing Jeopardy, Tom Hanks outplayed her leaps and bounds.
That's fair.
So
Well, Carrie Fisher, really.
guess we're gonna just kind of have to go with if I can't go with the trash can full of dirt,
Can't.
I guess I have to go with Carrie
Well,
Fisher.
I appreciate you at least planted your flag there, Farrell. Okay. Micah comes in and says, I struggled picking anyone. I thought most everyone did a good job, so I am going to give this one to Corey Feldman. I don't think he did terrible, but I just think if you actually replaced him with a trash can with signs, the plot outcome would have been the same. Wow.
All right, Micah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair point.
Fair enough. Joe,
Yes, sir.
who's your trash can?
Well, I think I'm stuck between 2 of them. I'm on the fence between Corey and on the fence of Princess Leia.
On the fence of Corey and Carrie.
Yep.
They're the ones that both have 2 votes right now.
I know.
I'm
I
a
am
Carrie
really on
myself.
the fence with them. So I think my vote is definitely going to have to go to the entire movie of Super Mario Brothers. Entire cast, crew, production company, fans, and the guy who made the poster.
Especially.
No. The poster of Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to go with them.
Don't forget the caterers.
Screw those guys too. Everything that had anything to do with that movie, it's now officially Super Mario Brothers.
The immigrant that packaged the DVDs for 95 cents an hour.
Yep. That guy too.
Him too.
Anybody ever watched that movie? You're with it.
That's all of us, buddy.
I know. Everybody's trash can full of dirt. The world's a worse place because of that movie.
I agree with you.
So yeah, so my I have
You're
officially
second place, though.
I have officially retired Santa with Muscles, and now it's officially the entire entity of Super Mario Brothers. The
I think
movie.
it fits.
But
Who's
I'm
your
they're
second
going
place?
with Corey Feldman though.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
good.
that's my runner-up.
All right, fair enough. I love it. Perfect. Dave says, I honestly liked everyone, so I have to give it to the most inconsequential performance. That's not the award. I try to not go into this mode, you guys, because I love all of you that participate and support the show. And so, David, it's not your fault. It's actually been a while since I've had to say this again. It's the worst performance in the movie. It's not who had the most inconsequential part or the part that was the most throwaway or any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
And I know everyone started their awards with saying no one was bad. I don't care. It's who was the worst. If everybody was good, who was the worst of the good people?
Yep. And
Who was the least good?
That's right.
the least good.
Who was the
You
least
don't
good?
have to preface it by saying everybody was good.
Yep. And mine's definitely Corey
Okay.
Feldman. Yeah.
It's who was the worst. All right. And that's not David's fault. That's like built up over the last like 10 episodes.
It's hard. It gets the water gets muddy.
It gets muddy. So every once in a while, just
Especially when you're below the water
got to
table.
re-explain it.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So he says, Ricky's friend, played by Bill Stevenson.
Ooh, that's a left
It's a small
fielder.
part of being called a lame-o and repeatedly asked when the show is going to start. I felt a trash can full of dirt would have fit right in with their crowd in.
Yeah.
How does any? I don't even. You can't even identify any of them.
Bill Stevenson gets a vote. Okay.
Whatever. He's a guy.
All right. Cool. I'm going with Wendy Shaw, guys. I'm not going to
Really?
Wendy Shaw?
Really?
Yeah.
Wendy Shaw.
The hot
Yeah,
girl.
she was bad.
The one hot girl.
No.
And you know who else? And you know who also agreed with me? Tom Hanks. And he never publicly criticizes anybody. Was on set, apparently, like, what is she doing? Like throughout the making of the movie, and at the end, when he wrote a nice letter and gave everybody like very expensive sunglasses as a wrap gift or whatever.
Yeah.
And her note he wrote, "It was lovely working with you. I still don't know what you were doing."
Oh
Tom
my
Hanks.
gosh.
Yeah,
Really?
That bad?
yeah.
I
So-
don't.
Well-
I don't know.
And I agree. She's fine, but what does she do in the movie other than go?
I mean, her only real scene is like the dinner scene. Other than that, yeah, she's
Right.
just like the trophy wife of.
Yeah.
She's the trophy wife throughout the entire movie.
Carrie-
has one scene.
Carrie Fisher seemed like a real person.
Yes.
Sure.
This woman did not.
Sure. I don't know.
Okay, you don't have to agree with me.
That's fine.
It's just my vote.
Yeah, it is.
And it doesn't look like it's going to matter because there's somebody with 3 votes up here already, and she's only got 1. And Jonathan comes in and says, "This was tough because I didn't think anyone was doing
Okay,
terrible."
it's okay, James. It's okay. It's okay.
So
Take it, brother.
Look, it's a movie that it's a fair point.
I know, but okay.
Yep.
It's not like it's Mr. No Legs.
I'll just let Corey Feldman take a stray in this.
Yay.
Yes, Jonathan. Well, he already was going to win anyway, but I still appreciate you putting the last shot in the body there. And Corey Feldman
Kill shot.
is going to win the trash can full of dirt award.
He didn't need to look at the camera at the end. He didn't
right.
need to break the fourth wall.
No. All right. Perfect.
That was the problem.
Corey Feldman gets trash canned. We've got Bruce Dern and Rick Dukeman tying for a Will Patton Award, and it's time to honor one more person. It's the Bixby Snyder One Scene Wonder Award for someone that was just in 1 or 2 scenes. Let's give some praise to somebody that didn't get a lot of screen time.
Oh no! It's boiling acid! I'd buy that for $1.
There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA. Paper. Oh, there's no sea paper.
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, Powers!
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
All right. Are you guys ready for this one?
I'm ready. I didn't even need to look at my phone.
I'm so ready.
I was just double checking the name. But I
Ben
already
Carr's
got
there.
picked.
Ben comes in and says, Robert Picardo, the garbage man. You know what's awesome about this? First of all, I just want to say, Ben, is you just said who it was. Great job, buddy. And
Right
for
to the
that,
point.
For that, you get one of these.
Wow.
I'm
Be
starting
more
to feel-
like Robert,
I'm
guys.
starting to feel like Tom Hanks. Like I'm starting to go a little bit cuckoo. Okay, because I fully expected every single one of these one scene wonders to start with. Well, there wasn't really a lot of people that were in 1 or 2 scenes in this movie. And I'm like, we know. We watched the same movie you guys did. Pick somebody.
That's the point of the reward.
Mattila. Oh, I should read his whole thing. Robert Picardo shows up for about 5 minutes and completely steals the show. The man's out there trying to sell new religions and crystals like he's pitching Scientology to the sanitation union. His sarcastic one-liner, "You asked me to help," while gleefully piling more trash into the street, is pure comedy gold. Nice job, Ben. Mattila.
Dick Miller, the other garbage
The
guy.
other garbage man.
Yeah.
He was great as just being like, I'm just trying to do my job, put the garbage in the garbage truck.
Yes.
That's all I'm here for. And I got this guy talking about Scientology. I got these assholes jumping in my truck.
He's like, all I want to do is put the garbage in, and I don't understand, but why do I have lines?
Yes, he doesn't. 100%. I love that pick. So then we've got Mitch Wilkerson over here, and he says, good movies rule, one scene alum, Mr. Dick Miller as the garbage man.
There you go.
Love it.
Hey.
Straight to it again. Nice job, Mitch.
Good job, Mitch. Thank you, Mitch. See, the thing is, James, instead of knocking down people,
Yes.
you got to build up the ones that do it right.
Positive reinforcement.
Positive reinforcement.
That's what a nice.
If you want to do, get one of those salutes,
That's
do it
right. Always happy to see him pop up in a movie. Great working actor, and I like to believe he retired from his wacky garbage truck route and he opened his own gun shop somewhere in L.A. And do you guys know what that's a reference to?
Yes.
I know you know. He was the guy that sold the guns to Terminator in the first Terminator.
There you go.
Really?
You can't pull that out in here, and then he ends up
you can't.
wrong.
Yep.
Yeah,
9mm.
that's right.
The Uzi 9mm.
Yeah, Uzi 9mm.
Yeah.
All right, so Farrell.
Well, I'll tell you, James, there's not a lot of bit parts in this movie.
Oh, you shut up! You shut up! You son of a...
Getting a ninja thrown at you for that one.
It is.
Two ninjas.
It's absolutely like a 50-50 Dick Miller, Robert Picardo. That's
go.
kind of the problem.
Unless you liked Feldman's girlfriend, yeah.
No, absolutely not. Not even a little bit.
Nope.
Not even a little bit. Like the garbage man scene, like we kind of covered, it's an absolute throwaway scene. And Dick Miller and Robert Picardo, they elevate it to way more than what it should be.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd go Dick Miller.
Okay.
As mentioned before, he is definitely the blue collar. Like, I just want to, like, even when Bruce Dern's like, you're the garbage man, you're going to pick it up. And he's like, I pick up garbage when it's in the can. I don't pick up garbage off the street.
And he had that great line in the dream sequence where he totally, like, all this crazy
Yes.
stuff going, he's like, oh, that looks like it hurts, or whatever. I
Yes,
don't remember what
that's
he said.
right.
Yeah, that's great.
No, I'm going Dick Miller, who shows up in a ton of stuff, like
Yes.
lives rent free in my head as definitely one of the one scene wonder character actors of all time.
Love it.
Like Dick Miller. Here you go.
I love that, man. All right. Micah comes in, and Micah says, I choose Dick Miller as my pick.
Hey, another one.
Nice job, Micah.
They're coming around, James. They're coming
Man,
around.
he just got straight to it again. I love it, love it, love it. He was in two scenes, but they were both very short. Anytime I see this man in a movie, I smile. Whether he is the guy in the pawn shop selling guns to Arnie and Terminator,
There you go.
or the drunken snowplow driver ranting about little green men and gremlins, his performances are always so memorable. That's another vote for Dick Miller as we head over to Joe.
Yeah, I really, really want both garbage men to be nominated because I don't think, I mean, obviously it's going to have to be one.
Yes.
It's going to be Dick Miller. But honestly, I think Dick Miller going off of the other guy, it makes comedy gold.
Yeah.
Them as a duo. It's like, how can you, which one, Abbott or Costello?
Right.
No, they're Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
I feel like these two guys should be nominated as just the garbage men. That's my take. But you're not going to do it because
No.
you're James.
It's this thing that we've only said 1,000 times in the show.
I know, but I
your
can still-
flag.
Did I not plant my flag?
thousand
That's not
times.
picking someone is
wanna-
planting your flag.
I picked somebody that said Dick Miller.
Oh, I thought you said it's going to ultimately be him.
Yes.
Like
Well,
he's
that's-
going to win the award, but you want
no.
to.
That's ultimately going to be, that's my pick.
All right,
but
then that's on me because I didn't understand what
I'm
you meant.
trying to
Okay.
I got to try.
I thought you were
I got to go
saying
against the
nominate
grain
both of them.
sometimes.
Really wanted to, and I second that as the garbage men.
Thank you.
Nice.
But
But it doesn't. It's not a lot.
Ryan?
it's not a lot.
What's your thoughts?
I was to understand that I wouldn't be asked any more questions tonight.
That is correct.
Oh, no. Woo. Woo. Get a pair. Get a pair. Join Join the resistance.
All right, Dave Cooley comes in and says, at the end of the movie, when Carrie Fisher shows back up and begins to walk towards the house, a tall man with a mustache, wearing a bow tie and a hat and jacket, carrying some sort of radio device.
Where the hell are we going?
Hold on, I love that. This is the heart of the award. He's picking some rando person. I love this.
Let's hear it.
He runs into her and looks confused and turns around the other way and begins to stroll around randomly. He then bumps into Art as he's talking to the detective right after and does the same thing. I became sort of obsessed with tracking this guy's movements as he showed up on the screen in the background at least 8 more times through the ending. I don't know his name or who he is or even what he's supposed to be doing with that wand, but I cannot unsee him now watching this movie. And the man got straight to it.
Yes. Nice. Man.
Love it. Nice job.
Large one.
Is it to me?
I gotta go back
I want to
and
go
see
find this guy now, right?
Yeah, I know what
But
I'm
I
doing.
love that pick.
When I get home, I know what I'm doing.
That's the heart of this award. That guy just nailed it right there. Some rando dude in one scene. Praise for that guy. Yeah, I'm going Dick Miller. Nothing else to be said. Guy's awesome.
There we go.
He's great. Good. Jonathan Schlavchik says, let's see. Always love seeing Robert Picardo in anything, and him justifying people digging through the trash to Dick Miller was a short but entertaining little bit. Thanks for getting straight to it.
Yeah, another one. I don't think this button never been played this many times during an episode.
Never. No 2 episodes.
It's getting warmed up.
This is good. See, all these guys I gave a hard time on the trash can because they all did the same thing, but then they all got it right on the one scene wonder. So good job, guys.
They have it in them.
They have it in
They have it in them.
You can do it.
You can do it.
And that means that Dick Miller is taking this thing home.
All
Obviously.
right.
Congratulations, Dick.
Yeah.
Man, I love me some Dick.
Perfect.
Miller.
Yeah.
It's time to land the plane, you guys.
It's not going to clip that one.
If you want to do it, I think I only had one person in here that actually gave their Hot Babe Award, but let's do this. Let's say we've got the Sherilyn Fenn Hot Babe Award in the show that we occasionally give out once in a while. We have one patron that decided to put that in here, but we'll go around the table. We'll have the patron kick things off here. And this was, in fact, Mitch Wilkerson who gave it to Carrie Fisher. No notes, and I'll see you next time. Ryan Mattila, just to be specific, who wins your Sherilyn Fenn Hot Babe Award for this movie?
Wendy Shale.
Wendy Shale, really?
Yeah.
Mrs. Rumsfeld. It's
I don't
the no
think
tan
that
lines.
I have to explain myself here.
It's the no tan lines. Is that why?
I mean, I wasn't mad at no tan lines.
Okay, fine. Right now it's 1-1 between Carrie Fisher and Wendy Shale. Farrell?
Wendy Shell for her gardening skills.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I liked what she was doing to them turnips.
I really liked what
Never
she was.
wanted to be a turnip so bad in my life.
Really liked.
I'm torn between Courtney and Wendy.
Courtney Gaines?
Who's Courtney? No, not Courtney Gaines.
Ricky's girlfriend.
Ricky's girlfriend.
Okay.
No, it was Courtney Gaines.
But you're on Wendy Shale too?
but no. No, it's Wendy. I was just joking.
All right. That means,
don't write that down.
I mean, I'm going Carrie Fisher also, but that means
Don't clip that.
that means that Wendy Shale, though, is going to win. Nice job. The Hot Babe Award.
Way to go, Wendy.
Yeah,
Do a good job.
You got an award.
A set piece.
There you go.
Tom Hanks didn't
All
like
right.
you, but we did.
The next part is the last part. This is where we land the plane and we say our ultimate feelings. This is our 10 to 15 minutes of actual film analysis that we do to decide, is this a movie that deserves the label of bad movie? We objectively look at it, we subjectively look at it, and we'll come here to a final determination when it's all said and done. I'll let you know how many each one has. And we'll start like we have been starting every time here with Ben Karsner. And Ben comes in and says, good movie that sucks. Ooh,
hot take.
GMS.
All right.
It was fun revisiting this after not seeing it since the 90s. But let's be real. I'm not exactly itching to watch it again. The only reason I even own the DVD is because it came in a 2-pack with the Money Pit. That's
Really?
that one's in regular rotation.
Obviously.
The Burbs, not so much.
The
So he's
Money
acknowledging
Pit, bro.
it's objectively a well-made movie, but he doesn't like it.
But because he likes the Money Pit better.
Yeah,
Good.
fair enough.
You know what?
No.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Well, sure.
Mattila, how do you feel about the Burbs?
I get what Ben's saying.
Yeah.
I think it's objectively a good movie. I feel conflicted. I liked it a lot more before I watched it this last time through. I still like it subjectively. So I guess that makes it just a straight up good movie. But I think there's a little bit of an asterisk here of
James loves
trending
this.
downwards.
I don't necessarily know that I'm going to seek out watching this movie again.
Okay.
It's a fun enough movie.
I see. If you want to ever watch it again, I think that's more trending GMS.
Yeah, I know. But I don't think it's bad enough to say it's a good movie that sucks, you know?
But if you don't enjoy it enough to watch it again, you're saying it's good objectively.
I don't know. I'm just torn on it. I guess I'm going to say it's a good
flag.
I guess I'm going to say it's a good movie because I would.
Good movie. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's cool. I want you to. I'm trying to help
It's
you
just
split the hairs here.
I'm conflicted on it. You know?
I got you.
Just conflicted.
Mitch Wilkerson says.
Listen, man.
There's a lot going on.
Mitch says, first time watching, this is a straight up good movie, but just barely.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Wow.
I found Rick Dukeman's character, voice, delivery funny. I liked him as the kid in Blank Check. I liked him when I was a kid in Blank Check, as a teen in Scary Movie, and here as an adult. And the mains acted well, the scenes looked good, dialogue was decent, and the plot absurd but coherent. The three neighbors dynamic is enjoyable. I laughed legitimately half a dozen times and enjoyed the watch. The movie suffered from an identity crisis, though. It either needed more horror or more slapstick. Love anything with Bruce Dern in it. So it's another vote for good movie, straight up.
I think that's a good call out of it needed to pick a lane.
Yeah. There was a couple really laugh out loud moments. The moment where he goes up to clip the power lines and he says, "My middle name is something." He goes, "I thought it was Lewis." Like you hear him like kind of like out in the background.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Farrell.
So when you put me on this episode, James, I had something in the back of my head go like, "Oh, the Burbs. I don't want to watch the Burbs."
No, I'm sorry.
I've seen the Burbs, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, God, I really don't want to watch the Burbs again. I really don't. I don't like that movie. Now that I watched it again. Thank you for putting me on this episode.
Wow.
It's like you said, 20 years ago when you're, kid, teenager, or whatever, watching a movie like this, not actually understanding like the hell that is suburbia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing. And even 20 years ago, being a little more like the pretentious filmmaker type of like, oh, well, it's whatever.
You were more pretentious?
I was more pretentious when I was in my teenage years. Yes. Wow. I know.
He's calmed down.
That's hard to believe.
Because it's one of those things where watching it now, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, holy shit, I really like Joe Dante as a filmmaker. Like,
Who's Joe Dante?
Just kidding. Guy. Like, I grew up watching Small Soldiers. Explorers was on rotation for me as a kid. I love Gremlins. I love Gremlins 2. I haven't seen Inner Space yet, but I would like to watch it. So, like, revisiting this weekend, you guys talking about it needing to pick a lane, I 100% disagree. Okay. I think that this particular movie is an absolutely nuanced blend of slapstick and horror because it is the definition of satire paranoia. And it's the paranoia of the three, like when he does say like, where are the lunatics? Like brings it full circle. The movie actually from a screenplay perspective, it has a story arc. From the character perspectives, you see all of their character arcs. This movie is so intelligent that when I was like 20 years ago watching it, thinking to myself like, yeah, I never want to watch that again. This is now going to be something that I will rewatch and I will watch with my kid and I will watch on Halloween.
Yes.
And any freaking time someone says like, dude, you want to sit down and watch The Burbs? Hell yeah, I'm 100% in.
I love it.
The Burbs is a good movie, full stop, great movie, full stop, and it deserves every bit of cult classic fame that it has earned in the last 36 years.
Well job.
Very
Well job.
Very well jobbed. Very well jobbed.
Very good.
Very well jobbed.
Very you.
Can I go next?
What, you want to skip to you?
Yeah. Do you mind?
Yeah. No. 100%. Joe, you're up.
Because I got some thoughts.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback off of you.
Sure.
You're saying this blend of comedy and horror or whatever thriller is like its peak and such. What about Clue?
Yeah.
That's, in my opinion, that would be a peak of comedy and horror thriller. That's what I think about when I think the perfect blend, not the Burbs. Okay. Now I do agree that the movie is well done, well acted, but I don't think they nailed it as quite as hard as they could have. Yes. Do I kind of is it the whole suburbia? Do I resonate with that a little bit more? Sure, yes, but not enough, in my opinion. Not enough to save it. So I'm just gonna say it's a bad movie.
Oh, and that it's objectively bad, and you didn't enjoy it.
Wow.
Okay.
This whole
I'm going to say this.
It's not more like you said, good movie that sucks.
I'm going to say it's a good movie that sucks. Because I think it does have, like you pointed out, some good qualities to it, but I don't think it is for me, my opinion, it's not as good.
Okay.
If for this niche, that to fill this horror comedy combo, I think it's at the bottom of the barrel.
Interesting. I love this.
Yeah, I think the problem with comparing it to Clue, though, is Clue's more of a whodunit, and it's a lot heavier on the comedy.
Sure, but it's still that comedy, thriller, horror, type thing.
Well, and to be fair, like I would also say Clue is a better movie.
Absolutely.
Well, that's not the question.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You seem to hold it up to pretty high regard.
Oh, no.
Micah comes in and says, first off, I'd like to say this is my first time watching this movie. I didn't know much about it other than Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher were in it. So after I sat down on my couch to watch this with my popcorn and notepad, I prepared myself for what I thought would be a mediocre to bad movie. To my surprise, I enjoyed this movie more than I expected to. It might not make my normal rotation, but would definitely watch this one again. So I'm going to say it's a straight up good movie.
There you go, Micah.
Look at that. All right. And then to fill the next spot for Joe, Dave Cooley comes in and says, I always liked this movie when I was younger and have not seen it in 20 years. Hey, that's where I'm at. Rewatching it, I found it to be just as funny and enjoyable as I did back then. It has a lot of great characters and great chemistry. And you can even read the stories of how much fun they had shooting this movie and just how much it was improvised. I currently live next to a creepy neighbor that leaves his house at random hours and drives extremely slow down the street and circles the block several times and parks down the street for several minutes before coming home, among many other concerning behaviors. So I got a lot of great pointers from this movie on how to handle that situation. Good movie, straight up, David.
Nice,
man.
Dave.
It's called security cameras.
Be careful, brother, out there. I don't know. Hopefully I hear from David. If we don't hear from you again, we know what happened.
Yeah,
We're sending.
we're gonna dig up your neighbor's backyard.
That's right.
Please
man.
use the app to submit an award next time. So we know.
Yeah, that's right. Appreciate
Get
it.
some GPS location on him so we know who to call.
And then Jonathan comes in and says, didn't love it, didn't hate it. Solid BMR with what seemed like a bit of an odd ending. So he says, bad movie that rules for him. Yeah, I won't belabor the point for my final review here as we put a pin in this thing and be done, or put a bow on it rather and be done with it. Other than to say, I think what Ryan said holds a lot of water. It's like watching a different movie once you've lived in the suburbs and had kids and become an adult, and I hadn't seen it since all of those things had happened to me. And so I had a much better appreciation, not just for like those things, but the idea of somebody stuck in that life without the outlets that we have, like you're saying, could 100% snap and start to be obsessed with things happening across the street and out the windows and all of that stuff. And I never appreciated the nuance with which Joe Dante made this movie and the commentary that lays at the heart of it. So I will say this is an exceptional film. I also enjoyed the hell out of it. So it's a straight up good movie for me. And I will be paying more attention to the Burbs than I ever did before. This is a great movie.
Awesome.
And it does not deserve to be rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, as the ratings bear out. 6 people went straight up good movie. 2 said good movie that sucks, so at least said it was good objectively if they didn't like it. And 1 guy said, yeah, it's bad, but I still liked it. So man, that's a pretty positive result.
It is, yeah.
For the Burbs.
Yeah.
100%.
So guys, if you haven't in a while, go reevaluate this film, right? Go, hold on, I may have written this off back in the day.
Yep.
Go back to the Burbs.
100% worth a rewatch for sure.
This is what this podcast is meant to do.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go through this pile of crap and to find these ones going, nope, this doesn't deserve to be here.
Right.
Let's get these out of the trash pile, put them up on the shelf, and give them their props. The Burbs, even though I'm not a huge, massive fan, it needs to be on the show.
There you go. And next week, guys, we head off now into the sunset and come back with another foursome over here to talk about where we've now kicked off our spooky month with the Burbs, and we've got our whole run of spooky movies. And next week, we've got another follow-up to a classic here, where it was the second one it followed up Halloween 2, the John Carpenter Halloween 2, not the Rob Zombie Halloween 2, to be specific.
Way
here,
different.
right? Okay,
Way different.
But it had the job of following up a beloved classic.
Yep.
And I've never seen it. I only ever saw the original.
Ooh, you're in for a treat.
The only movies in the Halloween series I've ever seen is the first Halloween and the first Rob Zombie Halloween, and that's it.
So you've never even seen Rob Zombie's Halloween 2?
No,
Oh,
I just
boy.
heard it was.
I haven't seen that either.
A lot of digging through ditches and burning through witches.
Yeah.
It's something.
So I'm excited. I'm very excited to go see this. I probably should have watched it, but again, I've told people 100 times I avoided those movies like the plague.
After this episode or next episode, you should watch Season of the Witch though, which is Halloween 3.
It is Halloween 3.
Very good.
Okay.
And it doesn't have Michael Myers, and it's different.
Yeah, because I'd heard they were going to try and turn it into an anthology series.
That's what he wanted originally.
But then they gave it, after 3 bombed, they're like, guess we're going back to Mike Myers.
Well, he was contractually obligated to make 2, and so he just wrote it. He grabbed a 6-pack and wrote it. But
yeah, he didn't even direct it.
Yeah, 3 was originally going to be 2, so it's unfortunate.
It's fine. Well, we'll go back into that next week. We'll be back here. Steph is going to be in next week. We're going to have Joe back at the table to talk about Halloween 2 and Rachel's first time ever at the big table. So if you were here before when she joined us with, I think it was Don't Mess with the Zohan was the last time or the first time she ever was on. She'll be here at the table with us, so it's going to be a good time. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys all for being here, and thank you most of all for listening. We appreciate you. I feel like we got a lot off our chests.
Yeah. I can't stand the fact you're eating candy corn. That's disgusting. And I found out another fact. Thank you, Ryan. I guess wearing your hat backwards is sexy to women?
Yeah. Do it.
I didn't know about this.
What's
It's
a
a-
woman?
Guess what to find out.
It's a new thing.
Anything, guys? Look at it.
Whoa.
Look at him.
I'm
Sexy.
very attracted right now.
Backwards hat.
Maybe spin it back around
Red Durst.
till you get home. There you go. Better. Much better. I'm completely
Now
flat
you look like
now.
me.
No.
That doesn't work.
It's just like a wet noodle. I'm good now.
But before
Before it was.
it was spaghetti before it was cooked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gross.